That ain't the top podcast. Oh, yeah, go. Hey, let's go, you heard?
Block party, claps and double digits. Got the bar plays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a rep, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. It's been between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O.
Yo, it's Big Fan Precy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Shout out to the Nets fans. We the best fans. That was a tough loss. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was bad without a point guard. I seen Shake Milton. He really can't get downhill like that. He ain't got no speed for real. But at the end of the day, I guess it was to be expected without a point guard or a shot creator. You can see this team, we did stay in it that first quarter. We was able to score points, but that's what shot creators do. Shot creators, you know what I'm saying? When there's no offense, you could just give them the ball and they'll get you a bucket. You know what I mean? You got to pay a guy that's going to do that. Pay that man. Cam Thomas. But you see the thumbnail. I definitely wanted another shot creator next to Cam Thomas, and I want to go through the draft. It's easy to tank if you're going to trade. If you're not going to have the shot creators on the floor, and I could see that. Like, no, regardless of like they didn't score crazy. They kind of did score a lot of points, but at first they didn't. I feel like they scored what they was supposed to be scoring for an NBA team. We was the ones that couldn't score. You know what I'm saying? We was the ones that had a tough time scoring. Shout out to Peoples, Talal Montez, shout out to Harlem 1967. Hold on, let me get Harlem up here actually because I know it's going to get crowded on the panel. And before a lot of people come up here, I just kind of want to give him the floor to see his perspective because he kind of been right about a lot of things. We got This Is JTV in the chat as well. Definitely got to talk, DJ. Definitely got to talk. Tony Tom said, I went to the game. Breezy, DFS, and Schroeder wasn't even on the bench, possibly trading. The works for them too. We got to get to that. Let's do it now, Tony. Listen, I think Schroeder definitely going to go to a contender. Definitely going to go to a team. Now, remember, before we played the Suns, you know what I mean? Then we traded with the Suns. Maybe we same thing now, Tony Tom, where we trade Dennis Schroeder to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what happens. You know, DFS too. I'm pretty sure there's contender teams that, you know what I mean, are interested in You know what I'm saying? DFS and Dennis Schroeder. So yeah, we definitely gonna get to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yo,
Yo, what's good, my boy? Shaking.
chilling, man. Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to get your opinion without a lot of backlash on how you feel. What's going on with this team. It'd be hard to hear you sometime, man. So talk to us about tonight's game and what you think that Brooklyn Nets should do.
Appreciate it, bro. First and foremost, Dennis Schroeder and Cam Johnson. Definitely, I'm not trading them. I'm keeping them. DFS. I've been impressed with what I've seen from Zaire. Zaire got fouled a lot tonight, and he didn't call it. That was crazy. A lot. I'm talking about a lot of times he went to the hoop. They was hacking. They wasn't calling. But I like what I see out of him. Love what I see out of Wilson. I love what I see out of Keon Johnson. I think the Nets should continue to build, man, off this young core. Everybody's so hell bent on getting a top 5 pick. Like, it's no guarantee any of these guys is gonna come in and be the greatest. You know what I mean? Like, they
Yeah,
might
no,
be
I
good,
hear
but
you.
they might not be generational talents. And listen,
Yeah.
I'm not hating on Cooper or Ace or none of these guys. LM could be absolutely right. Python could be absolutely right, but they could also be absolutely wrong. You can probably get a pick that's from like 10 to 15 that could be just as good. So,
Uh,
um, you
I see
know,
something.
shout
I
out.
see something on the internet said that Trey Johnson was going to be good with Cam Thomas. Again, my thing is this, Harlem. Pair somebody else with Cam Thomas. Who exactly? I don't know. Should it be one of those top three picks? Yeah, you see, I got him on a thumbnail, so I'm thinking about Ace Bailey or Cooper Flag. But at the end of the
Well, I'm
day,
gonna
I
say
don't
this
watch enough
though.
college ball to say this or that without a doubt. You know what I mean? I'm I'm
But
I'm on
these
I don't
guys,
pause. I'm flexible. Pause.
but these guys that's on the Nets now, they're good players. You feel what I'm saying? So when you hear Iceman and these other guys say, yo, a lot of these guys wouldn't be on a team, it's like, bro, Jalen Wilson is a solid piece. Noah Clowney is a solid piece. Dayron is you know what I mean? Like, these guys are just not guys I would throw away, is what I'm saying. These guys are good
That's
plug-in
fair.
players, bro, that I would keep around. Also, I want to give a shout out to Jay, man, because Jay is the only person outside of myself that want to see the Nets win, bro. Niggas is not
Wow.
promoting losses, bro. I'm tired of people on these
Yeah,
podcasts
yeah.
promoting losses, bro.
You
No,
you gonna do
you
me
play
like
to
that,
win.
bro?
Oh,
You
no, no,
you
no,
got.
no. No, no, no.
How you gonna do me like that, bro?
Nah, well, you too, but I'm saying like this shit show, so outside of you, I'm talking about. But
Oh,
it's
all
like,
right.
bro, people just like, yo, dogs, LBL, John, Leaf,
Right,
bro,
call him out.
we not promoting losses, bro. We not. It's like like as soon as the Nets lost, I know these guys is about to have a field day, bro. Like, oh, the Nets lost is a great loss, bro. It's never
Uh
great
huh.
to see anybody lose, bro. It's like I
Not
don't
on the
know,
Nets. All right.
like, bro, like why you guys is promoting losses, man? I'm here to promote wins, bro. Hopefully they bounce back and win Sunday. So that's all I got, bro. I'm just promoting wins, man. You know what I mean? Just win. Like I said, making the play in or the playoffs is not a bad thing. Just because you don't get a top 5 pick don't mean it's the end of the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Nah,
all I'm saying, bro.
listen.
I
There's a
appreciate
lot
it.
of validity to that, and I appreciate you, Harlem. And I'm not gonna be long
Appreciate
with
it.
it because you did reference Jay, and Jay is on the panel with us. Jay,
What
talk
up,
to
Jay?
us, man. Which what you thought about tonight's game, Jay?
That shit was nasty work, man. We kept it close early, but the defensive intensity kind of lacks. But I think they was just letting Orlando play mad physical, and they wasn't letting us play physical for real. They started giving us some calls in the second half, but it was a little
It
bit
wasn't
too
enough.
late. Yeah,
Bro, Zion was getting killed, bro. They was
right,
slapping him every time he went to the rim. They wasn't calling. I was like, yo, this is crazy, bro.
right.
So
Yeah, so it was a lot of that. It got out of hand. Then towards the end of the game, we started picking back up. But I think we just got out of the game plan from the first half. But it's kind of hard to get into a game plan when it's so many people injured. And I mean, you don't know really what to expect night to night. Couldn't expect Tyrese Martin to do it again.
Yeah, but talk. All right, Jay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Talk to me about the importance of a point guard, bro. Like, what do you think about that position? You know how they be talking positionless basketball, but just a point guard to the Brooklyn Nets. What do you think that means? Us missing Schroeder, basically.
I need somebody to spread the ball around, and Ben Simmons is not that guy. And like he did get some rebounds and some assists tonight. He did not get 7 points. That's what he didn't get, motherfucker. But yeah, you need somebody out there to take care of the ball. But you talking about Schroeder? I'm not really a fan of Schroeder like that. He's serviceable at times, but I don't think he makes the best decisions, but that's what I'm about to say. You need somebody out there to make good decisions
Okay.
with the
All
What
right.
you
basketball.
heard about the LaMelo Ball joint, Breezy? They
Well,
saying that the Nets could possibly make a push for him. What you think about that?
I think that we should go to the draft for a point guard. Lamelo Ball, he gonna want the bag if he ain't already got the bag, and if then when it's time for the contract, he definitely gonna want the bag again. I don't know if we should be giving him that 90 mil we put in to
I'll
do
take
business
LaMelo
with.
Ball. I
I'll
like
You
take
it.
know what I'm
LaMelo
saying?
Ball too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
I,
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 I fuck with
yeah, I
that kid.
mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
And
It's too early
LaMelo
to
Ball
say.
will instantly make niggas nice too. Like he'll instantly make people. You see, bro. And the thing is, I would take a LaMelo Ball over a Dylan Harper or Eli Demin or whatever his name is, only because he's a proven player. So like I said,
Okay.
Iceman and these guys, like they like these draft players, but I'm not taking a unknown, unproven player over a proven player. That's why when people are like, yo, Ace Bailey is better than Cam Thomas. How, bro? Like he's done nothing at the professional level. That's like, and that's like taking an amateur boxer and saying, yo, he's gonna be better than Tank. Like what? Like I don't know, bro. Like
Yeah.
some
Now
is like,
again,
yo,
like
like
to add validity to what you saying,
it's
Harlem, I had
crazy,
said
bro.
that I had also said that let's see if they could do what Cam Thomas did in college, Ace Bailey, Cooper, and Dillon. And the truth is they are. Cam Thomas averaged 23.5 points in college. And if you look at the statistics with these three players, they are definitely averaging 20 plus. You know what I'm saying?
I
All
need
three
to
of
see
them.
this at the pro level, bro. High school and against grown men is two different things, bro. People
It
gotta
is.
understand that.
It
You know what
is.
I
But and
mean?
again,
If
I
Ace
won't debate.
Bailey
I
do
won't.
this against grown men, then I'll give credit, bro. High school don't count, my boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, no. Honestly, I feel like again, I don't want to how you say be long winded, but Lamelo Ball, that's a conversation we could have because he can hoop. But and I think Jordy Fernandez would do good with a player like that. But it's still undecided. I don't want to get into much of that yet. But again, he is important to the conversation because I did ask in the title the importance of a point guard, and he is definitely a good player to next to Cam Thomas. And to be honest, I think any player like Cam Thomas make other players better, or he just does something to the defense. Like if they blitz at him, somebody's open, and you leave somebody like Lamelo Ball open, it's trouble for the defense. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get them fists all night. But again, not to be long winded because we got Jay. I want Jay to finish, and then we gotta go to John. John also here on the panel with Iceman Leaf. Um, yeah, Jay, was you finished?
Yeah, I was finished, man. I just think that it was a tough game to watch. It was a
Yeah.
tough game to watch all around. The first half we was trying to keep up, but uh, once the defense started getting a little lackadaisical, the offense was definitely slow. So I don't
Yeah,
know,
nah,
man. Looking tough to
y-
watch.
yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Clax played bad. He had put up a jumper that shit looked terrible. I was like, damn, Clax, you know what I mean? I was rooting for you, you know what I'm saying? He don't put it up like he got no Paul stroke to it. He ain't got no rhythm to it. That shit just look like it's gonna clank soon as it leave. When Tyrese Martin shoot the three, he look comfortable. That shit look like it's just rolling off his fingers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But we gonna go to John so we could go around the panel, man. Star-studded panel as per usual. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you, John. Word. Oh, shit, we got the buttons. Yeah. John, talk to us, man. What you seen out there tonight? Start with Clax, man, because you know you've been critical of Clax, and rightfully so. Tonight it looked bad for him, but talk to us.
Yeah, like Jay said, it was just a nasty game. I feel like the Nets had their fingers in the cookie jar too much. Pause, but that's what it felt like tonight. Just felt undisciplined basketball. Claxton, especially, it just seems this year. And everybody wants to talk about the injuries, but I'm going to take the injuries out of it and look at the skill set. It just seems like he's not focused, not in rhythm. I can't believe he missed that dunk tonight. Whoever threw him that lob, it would have been a beauty of a highlight. And the fact that Claxton couldn't
He
execute
got
it.
fouled.
And then he ended the second half, the first half, getting another tech, another emotional tech. It's just Claxton is just not focused. I don't know what it's going to take for him to focus, get himself right, but I think the trade deadline might be in our best bet to have a break up with Claxton eventually, just because it feels like he doesn't fit our long-term outlook. He's the only guy that hasn't really fit Jordy's system. So I think if Dayron does well when he comes back and Claxton's still doing this, I would be fine if we kept Dayron and traded Clark, because I feel Dayron has so much more potential. He's more of a traditional big as far as that goes. And shout out to ISIS guy Tyrese Martin for a crazy week for him. He got a 30-point steal night. Got to start tonight. Christmas came early for your guy Tyrese. But just to end it here on this note, Dennis Schroeder, man, this guy has been so important. I don't think you win 9 out of 10 games without Dennis Schroeder backing up Cam Thomas in those games. So I think the
Facts.
trade value for Dennis has gone up. And if we want to have a successful tank, you trade Dennis, make Shake your point guard, and we're going to be getting a top draft pick. You asked Breezy, who out of these three guys fits Thomas well? I want to say all three, but it just seems like given all of our wins right now, I think Cooper Flag is out of our draft right now because it'd be kind of hard for the Nets at 11 or 12 seed to get Cooper. But the Rutgers boys, I definitely think one of them is definitely in our crosshairs if we balance out our record. I think Ace Bailey has so much raw potential out of the top three that if Coach Jordy gets his hands on him, he could make Ace Bailey a next level player. Whereas with Dylan Harper, he seems like the most game ready guy out of all the top draft picks. And he weighs 215 pounds. So not only is he game ready, he's in great shape, and he's also creating the most self-creation shots out of all the draft prospects. So if we somehow get Dylan Harper, I think he would be a perfect complement to Cam Thomas. So I'm ending on that note, and shout out to Brooklyn, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, John. Nets fans is the
Appreciate
best
you.
fans. You know you're gonna get some of the best content creators on my page, man. Yeah, man. I'm definitely, know what I'm saying, I'm definitely stunting on them, know what I mean? But yeah, man, we gonna go to Iceman because we gotta go to Iceman. Leaf and Joy BK just popped up on the panel. You know what I mean? So it's lit. Yo, again, man, shout to John Jay and Harlem for joining the panel. We gonna go to Eskimo Ice. Talk to us, man. You see Tyrese Martin from a Tyrese Martin perspective. Did you like him getting that start? Talk to us, man.
Oh yeah, they needed some help. You know what I mean? We got a lot of guys down, so him having that type of game, Jordy was like, "Hey, I'm gonna let you start today, bro." You know what I'm saying? I
Yo, hold
know.
on, but
You
just bring
seen
it
they
back.
drenched him in the locker room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
Trendy
hold
was
on,
like,
hold
yo, we about to drown Tyrese.
on.
yo, that was funny.
Pause.
Pause.
Right. Yo, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, Iceman, just give a quick commercial and then let them know when you made that first Tyrese Martin video on your channel. Talk to us.
All right, so y'all know where to find me, Iceman the Dawn on Twitter, or the Tip Off of Brooklyn Net podcast on YouTube. And the first time I made that Tyrese Martin video, yo, you know what I'm saying? That was right after Summer League. Right after Summer League, I made that first video about Tyrese Martin and the rest of the guys on Summer League. So it was way back then when I talked about Tyrese Martin, how the Nets should pick him up. You know what I mean?
All right. So, but why'd you say you should pick him up? Why'd you what you see in him? You know what I mean? That early, before he got minutes, before he came in and hit what 8 3 pointers in a game. What was it?
All
10?
right, eight. It was eight. Yeah,
It was eight. It was eight.
he set he was second in franchise history that game. But Summer League, he came off the bench. He wasn't starting in Summer League. He came off the bench. When he came off the bench, he shot pretty good from three. Didn't rush nothing. Took his time with everything. Nothing looked forced. It looked effortless. And he was like third or fourth behind Clowney in scoring. You know what I mean? I forgot how much he averaged in summer league, but his 3-point percentage was like 42%, and Jalen Wilson's was 50, and he had the second highest 3-point percentage. So I'm like, if he gonna do that coming off the bench, like, bro, they gotta get him, because shooting 42% ain't easy, bro. That's you know what I mean? That you
Yeah,
a
yeah.
shooter for real.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Iceman. And to add to that, he was 50% tonight, 2 for 4 from the behind the arc, uh behind the 3-point line, 3 for 6 from the field, 2 boards. I seen him take that charge. Let me say this real quick to Iceman and to the panel and to the fans that's watching. I seen a stat watching the game, and they had us where we only had 9 charges last season. This season we up to like 19, bro. Like that's been a part of our defense. And remember remember Tyrese Martin caught that charge earlier in the game?
Right?
Yeah,
Yep.
he earned. I like how he earned his playing time from Jordy Fernandez, and then Jordy Fernandez gave him his playing time. He gave him 24 minutes. He had 8 points, 1 assist, 2 boards, 3 for 6, and he caused the turnover. I'm not saying he had 4 fouls. I thought he got into foul trouble a lot, though. I ain't gonna lie. But other than that, I thought he was, you know what I mean, a good. He was a plus out there tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
him starting was new, so he probably that foul trouble had a little bit of jitters out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, he did all right for starting.
He took a good
yeah.
charge. He took a good charge, which was nice when we had the momentum a bit on our side. Wilson, though, with those 3-point shots, that was impressive. He was making these long 30-foot shots. I'm like, damn, it's gonna be that kind of night for Wilson. He was impressive too in that first quarter.
Yeah, yo, but go ahead, Ice. I just wanted to add that. Just let us know. Just pass it to Leaf when you finish.
All right. It was an all right game. They did what they could. Orlando's defense always give us
It's a
problems.
terrible game.
You know what I mean? For what we had out there, bro, they did all right, man. Like, you know what I mean? You need 2 point guards. You didn't really have two
uh,
point
hold on, Ice. So hold on, Ice. Before
We
we
ain't
go to
have
Leaf,
one point guard out there.
hold on, Ice. Before we go to Leaf, I just want to ask you, do you think they should continue to play and develop Tyrese Martin based on what your video and up until what you see now? Do you think he should get another 24-minute game?
I don't see why not. If we have these many players out, somebody need to somebody need to play, bro, because we need some help. But yeah, he should. He should. He said that he gonna earn his minutes. They was talking about it today, and he's trying to take somebody's starting position. So he ain't about to be playing no games out here, bro. He's serious business.
Get the
Yeah.
tallest nigga from the G League team and get him up here stat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he ain't playing. He
Yeah.
ready to hoop.
Yeah. That's why.
Whoever the tallest dude is, get him out here. He gonna get
Mm-hmm.
killed on the board.
Word. Yeah, don't remind me, man. That shit just gave me a headache. I'm tight. I was
Hey,
gonna skip that whole part of the show, but that shit real, bro. They was housing us on the boards. What was the stat? They scored mad points off of turnovers too, man. That shit was
and
looking like
offensive
a
rebound.
bakery out there, bro. Shit was ridiculous. Word. Hold on.
That,
Let me see.
that's the word.
Hold on.
Jay.
Yo,
We had we had 20 turnovers, and at the end of the day, that
Perfect.
shit,
Not
that
really,
shit crazy.
but
We had 22 assists. That shit crazy, man. Um, yeah, man. Again, I don't want to be long winded, man. We gonna go to Ice, and then we gonna go to Leaf and Joey BK. Go ahead, Ice.
nah, you can go ahead, leave. I'm good.
leave.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, my bad. My mic was on mute. Oh, I already told y'all niggas what I'm doing, bro. I'm playing both sides, bro. We lost. We supposed to lose. Man, shit. Look who the fuck we had out there. Shit. I ain't complaining about that game.
Yo, who's
We
this
supposed to
cool
fucking
leaf,
lose.
man?
Come on. If we won, I was
That's
talking
a
shit. If we
that's
lost, bro, we supposed to be taking, ain't we? Like, come
I'm
on.
gonna call you happy,
Turkey
I'm
happy
here.
day.
I'm here to
now.
play. I'm here to
Hey,
nah.
Lee,
Let
hey,
nah. Let me
hey,
that's
finish,
Leaf,
bro.
hilarious.
Like,
I'm
Leaf,
with you
I,
hey
though.
guys,
I'm
huh?
with you.
Leaf playing 3D chess with himself.
Yo,
Yeah.
pause.
Pause.
Hold up.
Now let him cook. Go
I ain't
ahead.
like the way that was said, bro. But
Yeah,
Come
I no
on,
no no
man.
no 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 no. Go ahead, leave. Go tell us why it's a win-win situation. Talk to us.
it's a win-win situation because on one end we didn't have no creators out there, bro. Tonight, and we played a top three team, a team that we already lost to with by double digits when we had the niggas that wasn't injured. So I don't know what niggas is mad at, bro. I mean, or sad about, bro. This loss helps the process of us getting a pick, one of the picks that we want to draft. You know, we back 2 games under 500 and shit, man. I mean, so any Orlando fan try to step to me talking about, yo, we beat the shit out y'all niggas tonight, man. I'm like, nigga, y'all top three team, nigga. Look what the fuck we had out there, nigga. We had Tyrese Martin starting. The hell you talking
Yo,
about?
Yo,
No,
Bleak.
well,
We are like
Whoa, I just
we
could
in
take some
talks
offense
with
there,
Beef.
man.
No
hold
soliloquies, no
on.
hey,
soliloquies.
I'm about to
Right.
drop off, guys. I wanted to say one thing though about the game. The thing is, I don't think Jordy's system, Claxton can fit in that system. That's all I gotta say, bro. Because he looked completely lost. I
The
think we
one
had the
thing,
same
Dan,
problem. I think that
it's
we had
gotta
the
be a
same
bad
problem. I
thing.
think. Hold on.
Ivan,
I
that shit
said,
was said already, bro.
yo,
We're moving on.
my thing
Yeah, I
is,
kind of agree with
yeah,
that spiel.
Claxton and Kaminga. It's like you know how Kaminga's having problem with the Warrior system. Claxton is having problem with Jordy's system. That's what I saw,
Them
and
niggas is
that's it.
not
I'm gonna
giving
leave
up
it.
Kaminga for Claxton, bro.
Yeah,
You could get
yeah,
that shit
nah.
out your mouth.
No,
Yeah,
no, I'm
nobody
not
talk
saying
about
that.
that.
I'm
Nobody
not
talk
saying
about
that,
that.
Leaf. You didn't listen. I said the
Don't even
way
try to hint
Kaminga.
at it, bro. Like it's
Yeah, I
over with.
said the way Kaminga have a system problem with the Warriors, Claxton is having a system problem with Jordy Fernandez team. It's the same thing. They can't fit in. That's what I'm
Hold on.
saying.
Yeah. Let me finish this soliloquy. Claude, stop being an old fuck, bro. Like we lost, bro, because look at the team that we had out there, bro.
No.
Stop.
Wow, we got Claude. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo!
God damn, man.
Like,
That's geriatric abuse, Leaf.
no, it
Yo!
ain't. No, it ain't. I just helped the nigga across the street.
Yo, put the link in the
Listen,
chat for Claude Smith. Claude
Yo,
Smith coming on would be perfect right now, man, for the first
listen, bro.
time
Listen.
ever.
I don't know. Listen, like I said, bro, I've come to complete resolve this season, bro. Jay, turn the goddamn music down.
Yo, you just disrespected that man, bro.
Shout out to Jay.
You just disrespected that man. It was
Yo,
fitting,
the
like
Jay and Leaf rivalry's been
This
hilarious,
is
man.
it
wild.
was fitting, Leaf. You was going off on him.
Listen, I ain't go off on him, bro. Like I ain't say nothing he ain't heard before, bro. Listen,
Yo, Jay, Leaf beats is 10 minutes, man.
listen. Nah. I don't
Yo,
need
that's what
10,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Nah,
I
I
was
only
trying
need.
to give him
I
his
don't need.
spotlight.
I don't need 10. I only need 2 more minutes. But listen, like I said, bro, I don't know about the rest of y'all niggas, but I've come to resolve, bro. I'm relaxed the rest of the season, man. Whatever the fuck we get, we get. I ain't worried about shit else no more, bro. Like I'm not explaining shit to niggas, bro. Like niggas done came
So
up in
that's
here and
gonna be
told
hard on the
fibs.
podcast.
It ain't gonna be difficult on the podcast because if we
Yes, it
winning,
is,
I'm
nigga.
up.
The whole shit is the fucking talk. How the fuck you ain't gonna explain that to niggas?
My nigga, I ain't explaining shit because I'm fucking Marv Albert. Leave me alone. Stop telling me how to be a Nets fan. All right, I'll be a Nets fan the way I fucking feel like being a Nets fan,
How the
nigga.
fuck you
That's
not
it.
gonna explain nothing on the podcast? Fuck, we just gonna just sit here and just what?
I'ma just sit here and then call it play by play. That's what I'ma do, like I've been doing. Now
Joe's
let
like
me
waiting
finish.
10 minutes for the assist.
yeah, I ain't like
Yeah,
the Tyrese Martin shot though,
yeah.
bro. You got
Like,
chill.
but like I was saying, bro. Like, I mean, shit, we lost to the top three team in the East, man. I mean, the most I lost has been to the Eastern Conference, if I'm not mistaken, bro. The Western Conference ain't shit. We beat the shit out them niggas, but I mean, the East, we ain't worried about them, bro. Like, I mean, they doing what they doing. They trying to move up in the ladder. So much for the Bucks being trash, man. I mean, so I mean, it is what it is. So pass the ball, whatever.
Here we have it.
Joey, where you at?
Yo,
Joey!
so yeah, so I was watching the game. I'm pretty on kind of agree with Leaf, man. I'm pretty on board with him. I really wasn't tripping off this game. I mean, the team is decimated, man. I mean, we should be happy they did what they did on the West Coast trip. So it is what it is. I mean, we get a chance to get our lick back on Sunday, but I don't see it. Team has too many injuries. We too small. We was playing with one point guard tonight. So I mean, it just is what it is, man. We in a good place right now. Can't win them all. Um, and we, just keep going forward, and wherever the chips fall, that's where they fall. I'm just happy because we got Jordy. So no matter how it go, if we get good young talent in the draft, Jordy will develop them. If we get players that want to come here and play for Jordy because of he's a good coach, we're gonna have a good team regardless because Jordy is the fucking X factor, bro. That's my take.
Okay, okay. Straight
All
to it. See, this is what I'm saying about this. You know what I mean? This is no political correct answers on this podcast. You know what I mean? That's why yo, the playbacks be dope, man. I'll be listening to the playbacks. At the end of the day, we ain't got no shot creators. That's why I put the thumbnail there, and you can see the relevance of a shot creator. Shot creators are important. You need one, and if they, and I'm looking at the two
We
between
ain't had
Ace
no
Bailey
point
and
guard
Cooler.
neither, nigga.
Right, right, right. But no. But again, I'm to the
I
thumbnail.
meant to I meant to bring
Hold
that
on.
up too. I meant to bring that up, Breezy.
Go
We
ahead.
ain't have enough
Yo, Jay, you
offense.
went to that game
Right,
tonight?
right,
Nah, I'm going on Sunday.
right,
LBL
right. But
was
hold
at
on,
the
Nah, you
game
hold
see,
on,
tonight.
y'all seen
hold on,
Kaepernick
Basketball.
though?
hold
Wait,
on,
did
hold
y'all
on.
see LBL though?
Yeah, I did. I did. That
LBL was right
was awesome.
on TV, right
Oh,
there
LB
when
was
they
on
was
Oh
getting
TV.
the.
nah,
He was. I
He was
asked
right
him. He
there,
said
right
yes.
there.
Oh,
I
he was
ain't
No,
on
say
there,
yeah,
that.
bro.
I
He
ain't
was
say
LBL,
that.
bro.
cause
I
Me
he
and
missed
was
him
that.
was
right
going at it
there.
on
They was
Twitter,
doing an
bro. I'm trying to
interview.
get this nigga. I'm trying to get everybody to just get on the same page, bro. Like at the end of the
Listen,
day
hold
about this shit.
Hold on. What I was trying to say was between the two, Cooper Flag and Ace Bailey. I kind of want the best shot creator. I see Sean Moss going to the Rucker games, and again, like I said, I want to see Ace Bailey on the team. And again, far as tanking, the fans that want to see it happen, I guess this is how it happened. You put a team out there that don't have no shot creators. This team is way different. I see Cam Thomas on the bench looking mad uncomfortable, like ain't shit funny. Like I could be out there and the game would be different if I was out there, type shit, bro. Like, and I'm saying that to say, Frax Wagner, he's a shot creator. KCP, he just a vet, so he gonna score the ball. You know, they were doing a lot of the right things, and we were too early. But for us to sustain that through 4 quarters, it's a different story. Throughout those quarters, like it's one thing for Jordy Fernandez to have a coaching style that's clicking on all cylinders. It's another thing to, when things don't go right and we just trying to find our rhythm again, we could go to a shot creator to create offense again. You feel what I mean? Because you're gonna need plays that's drawn up. You're gonna need the X's and O's from the coach, but sometimes you need a shot creator to get things in motion. You feel what I'm saying? And you can see we missed the point guard. That's why the part of the conversation is the point guard conversation. Feel what I'm saying? I think the point guard, as far as value and quality to building a championship roster, it gotta be, especially seeing Kid here making it to the finals. Shit, man, that shit is vital. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at the Boogie Flan conversation, the Trey Johnson conversation, him coming here being the two, Cam Thomas being the one. Now, this is stuff that I'm hearing. You know what I mean? Boogie Flan, Igor Demone, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm hearing, we could get again that in the later part of the rounds with one of the other picks, opposed to using that for the top pick. We want Ace Bailey with that top pick. I'm with that. But I didn't want to see us lose intentionally, but I could see how we could just trading players the same way the Spurs did with Poto and DeJounte Murray. You feel what I'm saying? So if we did the same thing, and again, my thing is, to be honest, to let you know what side I'm on, I think far as Windows is concerned, Schroeder don't want to be here for the rebuild. He rather get somewhere and compete now, to keep it real with you. And he's playing at an elite level. I know teams, and remember, he messed up that contract with the Lakers back in the day. I think he want that contract. You always talk about this and that about contract for Cam Thomas. No, Schroeder. Schroeder is the one hungry for the best contract he ever seen in his career, his NBA career. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cha-ching. You know what I'm saying?
Not cha-ching
So
here.
yeah. So think about it. Remember what happened with that, you know what I mean? And now look at the opportunity that he has. I like him even doing that. You know what I mean? So I can see how this tank thing, quote unquote tank thing, will work. Because again, Schroeder is a shot creator. You can find offense out of Schroeder without him. You know what I mean? He's going to drive to the paint. He's going to put pressure on the defense. So you got to respect it.
So hold up, two things, bro. First off, bro, Struder was never offered a contract. They just put that news out there because they the Lakers. That's number one. Number two, Chicago and Philly might be getting penalized for because they going against the tanking rules, bro. I think Maxey sat out a game where he wasn't hurt, and I think Zach LaVine sat out a game where he wasn't hurt. So they might be so. It's a possibility that them niggas might be losing their picks if they get them too high. So
Yeah,
just to let y'all know. So
Philly got fined
there's
Bulls
already.
don't
rules
know
that
what a rebuild is, man.
just to keep y'all alert about the quote unquote tanking, bro. There really is no tanking anymore in the league. Like the NBA, don't get me wrong, bro. Like a lot of this shit, a lot of that draft lottery shit is set up, but it's called a lottery for a reason, bro. It's a chance. It's still you could do all of the work and lose, bro, and still end up with motherfucking sixth or seventh, eighth pick in the draft and not have a chance at none of these top five picks. It's happened before and it'll happen again. And this is one of
Detroit.
the reasons. This is one of the reasons why I said the Nets is doing everything the right way under the NBA, under the letter of the law of how the NBA tanking rules work. Because Dallas got penalized, they ended up getting Derek Lively, and they went to the fucking finals anyway. And so the reality is that I think the Nets is doing everything and according to the quote unquote tank shit the right way. Like they looking competitive for the start. All right, yo, let's see how this shit work out when we get down later on to the season. So I don't need anybody to panic, bro. I'm playing both sides, man. Fuck the bullshit, man.
Maybe
I'm gonna
maybe
win
we playing
regardless.
maybe we playing 3D chess with the league. Maybe we playing this hard. So no matter what, the league may never think that we take it on purpose.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
exactly
the
what
Nets
that's
not
exactly
taking. The
what we're
Nets
doing.
always playing hard.
Jordy's just
That
coaching very well, and he doesn't want these guys to have a losers
Yeah, and
mentality.
on top
He's
of that,
doing what he has to do.
Jordy is coaching very well, and we don't have like, and he's not a
Yeah,
part of the quote unquote tanking moniker, bro. Like, so I mean, if you put that in
that's
place, and
true.
then
Jordy
if
is
you
coaching well, but it's going to be a whole different story once we get rid of Schroeder, DFS, and
Right.
CJ.
But
So
that's not a
these
bad
guys
thing
going to go
either,
out
I
there and
though.
mean,
play. They can play as hard as they
realistically,
can, but they're not going to win too many games.
all we got to do is get rid of Stroder, bro. You saw what happened tonight.
No, we gotta get her Schroeder, Johnson, Bogdanovich, all of it. You could keep Milton. I'll keep Milton just because he seems like he fits the rebuild well. But other
Jordy
bets, the
ain't that
values are
good
not
to
gonna get
where
any
he.
higher.
Jordy ain't that good to where he going to be winning with Shake Milton and a bunch of young
And
guys.
Cam Johnson, bro. Like,
That's how you
yeah,
get Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper. So
I
that
mean,
works for
listen,
us.
look, I understand what you're saying, John. Only listen. I'll be honest with you. If I had to keep two veterans on this team, me personally, I keep Stroder and Cam Johnson. But I understand
Mhm,
I understand the importance of getting rid of
mhm.
Stroder
Right.
before anybody. Like right now, I understand because Stroder done won some games, bruh. Like where I ain't even thinking. I like he done did the unthinkable on that West Coast
You have
trip,
to
bro.
win
Like
9 of them, man. Thomas wasn't the
Bro,
only
we
guy
wouldn't
scoring
to be
20.
to keep it
Schroeder
a
was
buck.
scoring
We wouldn't have the
29.
record we have without Schroeder.
Facts.
That's a fact. I mean, even though niggas up in here try to give Cam Thomas the assist, and he wasn't even on the fucking court. But
Nah, I mean
I mean,
CT2.
And
listen,
honestly, Schroeder's value potentially could be worth a late protected pick. If somebody has a pick that's 25 to 30, that should be on the table for Dennis because Dennis gives you winning mentality, gives you a veteran experience, and can give you clutch scoring. Like the coaches trust him. So I think right now with Schroeder, we could probably get something decent
bro.
back for him right now.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Like for the better half of like camp, for the better full, I guess if you could say full term of Cam Thomas when he first got hurt, bro. Struder has been definitively our best player.
I'll give you that. Yo, real quick, did y'all
Definitively.
hear that the asking price for DFS has dropped to one first
Yeah,
rounder? Did y'all
yeah,
see
that's
that?
Sean
Yeah.
Mark's fault. But you know
Yeah,
what?
they
We can get something good for Doe. If you get somebody offers you one pick for him, take it. You run with it.
Is it one pick in this draft?
Yeah, or next or
I don't know
2026.
particularly which draft, but they want
I
one
mean,
first rounder for him. That's the asking price.
The Mavs
Yeah.
have a 2025 pick in Maxi Kleber. I think Doe and the Mavs that
I
reunion
got a
works.
question, bro. If this is a 2 year plan, why are we trying to put all our eggs in one basket in this draft, bro? When we could really fall in line and tank for the next year's draft.
I
No, because
want to
Leaf,
know.
there's a
But
top
I
three in
want
this
to
draft,
know
Leaf.
who said it's a 2 year plan, and I keep asking that question, but nobody can give me the
Why
answer,
isn't it?
though.
Why isn't it a 2 year plan? Ice, what the fuck? We supposed to clean this shit up
Ice,
in one year?
Ice, hold on. Ice, what you talking about? What question, Ice?
Why? Who said it was a 2 year plan for tanking? I know Sean Marks didn't say that, and I know Joe Side didn't say that
No,
either.
I
Well,
don't
we
think
got
it's
No,
two
a.
picks
I didn't
back.
Hold
say
on,
a
real
two
quick.
year
Let
plan
me
for
answer it,
tanking. I
Leaf.
said a 2 year plan to get this team back in a
Into
competitive
contention.
in a competitive state,
Hold on,
bro.
let
Yeah,
Joey
exactly.
answer that. Go ahead, Joey. Let
No,
Joey
no, no.
answer
I
that,
was going
Lee.
to say the same thing Leaf said. I don't think it's a. We were talking about like it's going to be a 3 years of consistent taking. We was going to say it was probably going to take 2 3 years to turn this thing around for us to be back competitive again and be contending and back in the playoffs.
No, but Leaf was saying, why put all your eggs in this one draft? And I'm saying you put all your eggs in this one draft because you don't want to go the same way the next year after. So that means if you was trying to tank, if you was trying to get another high draft pick next year, right? You were trying to get more picks in that draft so you can
Uh,
you have a better
but here's
chance.
my thing
So
though.
so so
Here's
ice
my thing
ice.
though, real quick.
Realistically, what you saying is we expecting 1 19-year-old top 10 pick because that's all we gonna get now that the Bucks is doing well. Everything else is 15 or 20 above. We expecting 1 19-year-old to help us get this team to what 35 plus wins, bro, and by next
Here's my
year.
thing though.
Need building blocks, Leaf.
Everybody's talking about how deep this drafting and how much talent it is.
If this draft
Why
is
wouldn't
that
you try
deep,
to
bro,
get the
why is
most?
everybody complaining about us not tanking?
Because they want immediate results, Leaf. And the thing is, we've never gone down this actual process of getting a lottery pick in Brooklyn history, and everybody's scared of it because they feel if we go all in on that this losing mentality will eventually make whoever we get not want to play as hard. But no, it's not. We have all the cards right now: cap space, draft capital. We have an eighth richest market in the league. Like we have all the
A
pieces. It's
great
just
young head
how do you
coach.
construct
Well,
it?
no,
That's what it
no,
comes
no,
down
no,
to.
no. What
How do you
we don't
construct
have
it
all
the
the
right way?
pieces, John. What we have is options. That's what we have. Those are not
Options are great.
pieces.
Options are great. Leaf, do you want to be the Bucks right now and have zero options or rely on Giannis to give you 50 points tonight? I don't. I'd rather be
I
with this
mean,
team where we
listen,
had different routes
hey,
to go.
look. Be honest with you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with sitting on one championship and a two-time MVP and a defensive player of the year, bro, and don't have nothing else to look forward to at least for the next 5 years. I'm not complaining about that shit because realistically, that Bucks championship is rightfully ours, bro, and everybody up in here know it anyway. So I ain't even gonna go into that space. So my thing is this. If this draft is really that incredible as people say, bruh, why are we clamoring so much about a top 5, a top 10 when it's teams that already hit the tank button already, and half of them ain't even getting penalized for it. Only Chicago and Philly is on the penalty list. What about Washington? What about New Orleans? What about all these other fucking teams, bro,
So
that didn't hit the panic button or off
what's
the
their
rip? What about
penalty?
Utah?
What's the penalty if they get?
The
Wizards
penalty
just
is the
been
same.
playing their
The
talent
penalty was the
a
same
lot.
penalty that Dallas got. Dallas was supposed to get a top 5 pick. They ended up getting 10 and getting Derek Lively. Didn't
And
well?
that
They
got into
ended
the
up
finals. Believe that got into the finals. That
well.
was
That
actually
ain't
smart
that.
on their
I mean,
part.
well, that alone didn't get them to the finals. But I mean,
Was a
I
piece.
mean, you
Was
making a
a
That
point.
was
I
a
piece.
mean, it
big
was a
piece.
piece.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, that
was a
was a
Was
big
a
big
piece.
piece.
Yeah,
piece.
it was a big piece. Derek Lively was a steal. But
Yeah.
my thing is this, bro. Like, if that's the case, bro, why is it so important for us to get a nigga that's top? Do you just to let's just let y'all know, Steph went number 9. Shea Gilgeous Alexander, bro. I don't. What number did he go in his draft? Did
I
anybody
think
remember?
7. Let me
7.
see. I'm gonna look it up now.
And then the Clippers traded him for Paul
Giannis went number
George.
13.
Yikes.
Joker is the best player in the league, and he went in the second round, bro. Like, why are we? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Because leave Eric, they want one of those guys, man. Those top three guys, they think the top three guys is real serious. You know what I mean? Real deal between Ace, Harper, and Cooper. They think those
Listen,
dudes is gonna
Dylan
help you.
Harper physically, I think he has all the
I
physical
want to correct
tools.
it. He was 11th.
He was a
SGA got picked
SGA
11th.
was 11th, bro. He wasn't even top
Wow.
10, and he is a top 5 player in this league undoubtedly. So
Yeah,
my thing is I'm not looking for a top 5 pick in this draft, Ice. I'm looking for a top 5 player in this draft. I don't give a shit where he fall,
Man,
bro.
That starts in the
I'm
lottery
done
league.
scratching my head
if
about
Dylan
this,
was
bro.
on this, if Dylan was on this stream,
yeah, I
Yeah,
know, right?
man. Here
But
we go.
but
Boxing
because
with
That
you,
can
man.
happen, man.
I agree
Actually,
with
that
you,
can
Lee.
happen, man. I could tag him. I could see if I could get him
I
on
mean,
the thing.
you could tag Dylan, bro.
I agree with you, Lee.
Dylan is
Here's why.
23. The Dylan is 23 years old, bro. He young, bro. He got his whole life, bro. He ain't Claude Smith. He ain't motherfucking Big Priest. I'm like, bro.
Here's my thing though,
Yo,
Why
Leaf,
you
you
do
talked
big
about
priest like that? Hold on, you don't know
yo,
how
where
big
easy
priest
at,
is.
man?
Yeah,
Bro,
you
like
funny
Dylan
for
is
that.
not Claude Smith or Big Priest, bro. Like them niggas done sat here for decades, bro. Like, and it's more than likely we probably is too. I told y'all niggas the night that the Liberty won, it took them 28 fucking years to do it, bro. I'm at peace with this shit, bro, and I advise y'all to do the same.
Yo,
Y'all
man, I
scratching
need
y'all
you to
head
chill
about
on
this
the
shit.
F bombs, bro. I do, man. Like, please keep Big Fan Breezy clean.
man.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't looking for nobody to move the needle in 1 or 2 years. I just want to keep getting better pieces for this team, and keep building. I
Right.
ain't one of these fans that's expecting a guy to come in and just change the program overnight. Like that's
Yeah,
not
It's
you know
not
what?
change
realistic.
the program. It's make the program
You
even
know what,
better. Look what
Joey?
Jordy's doing with player development. If Jordy could turn
No,
these young guys who
yeah,
nobody's really looking at into top players,
no, but
imagine
Exactly.
what he could do with a
I
Cooper
get
Jo,
it,
Asa
jo,
John.
Joey,
Harkless.
Joey,
I get
Joey.
it,
I
John.
That's the
I
agree
get
with
it.
fun part.
I'm
That's
Joey,
the
replying
Joey.
fun
to Will
part.
Smith's
I agree with you in
comment.
terms of wanting to get talent and wanting to get better, bro. But it's plenty of other places to do that other than the draft. You
But
don't
Leaf,
do
we've
that.
never done the draft the right way in the lottery. We've always been finding players in the 2030 slot, and it's got some impressive wins for us, but it's never really gotten us where we want to go. I want us to
Okay,
get a
okay,
prospect that can get us to where we
all
want
right.
to go
I
eventually.
understand that, but listen, like I personally think, bro, like we not on a terrible track. We might have the best 27th overall player ever in Cam Thomas, bro, outside of Rudy Gobert. So realistically, bro, like I'm not stressing about, bro, like how the picks is gonna fall, bro, anymore because we got a coach that know how to get the best out of everybody that's gonna be on the team in the future any goddamn way. I'm
You
not
know what,
stressing
Leaf?
about that.
Leaf, you wasn't sounding like this earlier during the season, my nigga.
Yeah,
You sounded
facts,
No,
how
man.
like
you
we
you
was
know why I
sounding.
wasn't sounding like this, bro? Because I had to change my whole tune about who Jordy Fernandez really is. This that like I like listen, we
So
finding
so
out
now,
more.
now you starting to see that we got a good young head coach, and we actually got young talent on this team. Not saying that the talent we got is going to catapult us into
He's
stardom,
getting
but
he's
we
getting the most he's getting the most out of guys that were considered cast-offs this time
exactly.
last year. But I
I mean,
understand
just
that.
because these guys can't be stars, don't mean they can't be a core piece to this team moving forward. You look at
Uh,
the Jalen Wilsons, you look at the Clownies, you look at the Zaire Williams, you look at Clax, you look at Dayron, you look at Tyrese Martin now, you look at Keon. Like we have a lot of young talent.
young talent and
It
but
may
but
not
but
be top five draft pick talent, but we got some guys.
the difference is I think the difference is with this young talent. This is young talent that has been considered cast-offs already. The young talent that y'all want on this team, right? These niggas are gonna be handed the keys to something. I
Right,
guarantee you the
understood.
top. Now I guarantee you the top 5 picks in the draft, wherever they go, and that includes the Nets, bruh. If they show promise very very early, guess what? The front offices of them teams
This,
is gonna start breaking
this
shit
is
up
all I'm
real
saying.
quick.
This is all I'm saying. We can use some of these young guys to build a core. Nobody's saying any of these guys are going to be superstars or stars. We saying we can use some of these guys, and I get it. Some of them are rough around the edges, and some of them do need improvement. That's the whole purpose of development. That's the whole reason why they're here. Is because they're cast-offs, but yet Marks and his staff saw something in them to give them an opportunity, to give them a chance, and it can
That,
fucking pay off for us in the long run. It's paying off for us with Zaire
that
right
that's
now.
that's that's true. But here's the thing: we not bringing in a top 5 pick to be a piece or a role player to the puzzle. We
No,
bringing
no,
them
but
in to
but
help
but
change the
but what I'm
franchise.
saying is we can already have that core set in place before we bring in that young stud.
Right, Joey. And
That's
Right.
all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Not
Joey's
not
exactly
100%
not not not
right, and
this
we're
year we
doing that
can't,
right
nigga.
now. We're doing that right
Not this
now.
year we can't. Not
yes,
this
And
year
Joey.
we
Yes.
can't.
Yep.
Not this
That's
year
why
we can't
We're
because we
building
looking.
on that. We're
hold on.
building on
No,
that
no, we
with
not
player
building on it because
development.
we
Leaf.
looking to clean house right now. It's a lot of niggas on
the
this team
vets, the
that's
vets,
contributing.
the
Hold on,
vets
wait, wait,
don't
wait.
need to clean the
It's a
house
lot
with.
of niggas on this team that's contributing, bro. That ain't gonna be here next year. They
Yeah,
they
Lee.
just not. So
I
my thing is like We really ain't building shit. Only thing that we really proven, bro, is that Jordy Fernandez, bro, could get the best out of guys that are trying to make a name for themselves.
All
That's
right.
all. That's all we're proving.
So,
No,
We ain't building
wait.
no
so,
Can I
shit.
say this
so,
one
so,
thing, Leaf? Wait, can I say this one thing though? If we are building little core pieces to this puzzle, I'd say Zaire and Wilson are a part of our future bench. These guys give you hustle, gritty defense. They're not afraid to rebound for a ball with these big dudes who are twice their size. Like they give you the heart and effort. I wish this team would have had 4 or 5 years ago. Like we are building pieces to the puzzle, like Joey said, to make room for a franchise guy to come in and not feel like he has to be the only guy doing everything every night. We got pieces. We're building the puzzle. The puzzle is getting built this season, slowly but surely. So that's what's going on right now, and it's good.
So I would say to you that what you said is that we're not building something this year. That's crazy. That's why I keep saying about it might be a 1 year 1 year rebuild because they got 6 picks, and you only got 6 vets on here, and by the end you might have 3 or maybe 2 left by the end of the season. You know what I
I
mean?
guarantee you, we gonna have to
And
dig into free agency to finish this shit off, bro.
well, I'm
I
just saying
guarantee you.
the
And I
point is
guarantee you, we gonna have to dig in free agency and pay some niggas. Now y'all ain't gonna like the price tag on these niggas, bro, at
I
all. But
I really don't care
I think
what they
that
do,
might be
but the
part of
point
the plan, though.
right, right. The point is right. You're gonna go into the draft and replace something on this team, and when you replace it with the young talent with Jordy, the dudes that you have right now that's growing and learning the system right now should be better by next season, and the young dudes coming in is going to be behind them learning, and you might get another veteran in free agency, like you're saying, to complete the rest of the team. But the whole point is they got 6 draft picks and they already got young players that's looking like they could play or stay on the team. So you are
I
building
ice,
something. You know what I
I
mean?
ice, I ice, ice. Here's the thing. If we building something, if we got a puzzle, bro, we only got 2 out of 1,000 fucking pieces right now, bro. Like
That is
realistically.
And
true.
that's better than nothing. That's better
That
than
is
what the
true.
It
Wizards are
is better
building
than
right
nothing, but
now.
at the same,
We'll
and
just start losing.
another question I wanted to ask you. The youngest player on our team is who? Clowney, right? 20 years old.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Clowney. Now we
Yeah.
now when you now we all pointed at like Joey was pointing at something early on in the season, and he was saying it, bro. Like, and I didn't believe it until like the certain games was coming up and everything. But Clowney had to get it together, bro. Like they put him like it was almost like fish in the water, go fight with these sharks type of shit. You know, I'm like, but he said something early this season. He was like, "Yo, Clowney he looked kind of winded out there, bro. A lot of times when he don't have clacks with him or some shit like that, or like different circumstances is in the game." My thing is that a lot of these 19-year-old players, bro, that's coming in the league, they're gonna have to learn how to play NBA basketball, and they're gonna have to learn it very quickly. They're gonna have to learn how to play the game within the game. Knowing when the refs is gonna call fouls, bro. Like, and you gotta understand, rookies don't get no fucking calls. Like right off the rip, unless you fucking Wemby or LeBron, bro, you ain't getting shit. So realistically, bro, like I look at Cooper, I look at Ace, I look at Dylan, I look at Igor Demin, I look at all of them dudes, bro, and I see promise years down the line. But let's not forget that there's young players already in this league that's still trying to make a name for themselves. That's in the that's 20 and 21 and 22 and 19 right now playing in the league. So my thing is like I don't know if these dudes is gonna hit the ground running, bro. Like they probably a lot of them seem like they're gonna have to wait their turn. Now I like Dylan Harper's upside as far as the point guard position goes, but so I do like Igor Demen's
But
upside as well.
Leaf, can I say this? The reason they get picked in the top 10 is because teams are expecting them to be fast tracked and already ready for the league. That's
Yeah.
why you get picked in the top 10. Am I not
Yeah,
mistaken?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Facts,
Yeah,
Joey.
I
but
mean,
but
it
but
doesn't always pan out that way,
yeah,
but
I understand what you're saying, Joey. But in this CBA, we got to realize it's a lot of teams that already got they set players and they set
Hold on,
cores already.
but
They just
hold
got to
on.
figure
Let's
out the rest of the shit.
hold on, Leaf. Let Joey get into what he expand on that. Joey, pause. But just kind of like unpack what you saying about that. Just kind of
no.
for the
What I'm
chat.
saying is, I agree with Leaf. Um, it's a gamble, right? Some guys come in the league and some guys adapt and they catch on quicker than others. What I'm saying is, those are usually the guys picked late in the first round and in the second round. when a team is going out there picking a top 10 pick, that pick is expected to be ahead of the game. That's the
Right.
reason they're getting selected top 10. Like you're you know what I mean, you're in the top 10th percentile of the draft. Like you're ready.
I
That's
want I
why
want
you get
I
that
want to
type of money.
I'm gonna wait till you to finish, and I want to ask you a question. I want to
That's
ask you a
that's
question now.
that's why the top 10 picks get paid differently than everybody else.
Yeah, no. I understand exactly what you're saying, bro. And when they hit their rookie extension, bro, you absolutely right. We seen it happen with everybody in the 2021 draft in the top 10 with Cade and Franz and all of them niggas that got paid. Now, let me ask you this: I'm looking at the bottom feeder teams.
Iceman, let Iceman answer that question.
I'm gonna let you. Yeah, I'm gonna let everybody answer the question. Ice, I want to ask you this, bro. The best players on Washington is what Kuzma and Jordan Poole, right?
Yep.
About
The
Yeah.
best, the best, the best players on Detroit is Cade and Ivy, right?
Yep. From right now.
For
Yep.
mhm.
right now, bro. If
Yep.
it like, can you tell me definitively who in this draft, bro, at like the second that they come in is gonna storm past them niggas as being better players? Because don't get me wrong, bro. Cade as a player is bro. He might that's the best player in his draft easily.
So
Like, but bro, like you, Scotty Barnes, bro, is sitting out, bro. He just got 200 something mil, bro. That's one of the best players in it. He won Rookie of the Year. Franz, who been killing ever since Paulo been out. He was in
And
our
who is
draft.
this Simon T dude in the comments talking nutty?
Yeah, I want the same
Yeah,
question. This guy's
I
talking.
don't know. I
Oh,
don't
he's a
know who that
Brooklyn
is.
fan,
I'm gonna
man.
address him in a
Yeah,
minute,
I
He's
bro.
a
don't know.
Brooklyn fan.
That's a good
Jordan
question,
Poole,
Joey.
And
I don't know.
Kuzma averaging 22, averaging 20 plus each, and probably what five rebounds and six plus rebound, however much they averaging on their team, as garbage as their team is. The Philadelphia 76ers, they got a kid with nail polish that's out there balling, and he might be the rookie of the year. So my thing,
Pause.
my thing, listen, my point is this. Who in out of this top five is going to be definitively better than these niggas the second that they come in? Because in order for this draft to be that great, at least the top five players is going to have to go dumb right away.
I'm gonna say this though, because what you're saying, I understand, but it's not gonna be right away. But in due time, if you do get a Dylan Harp or you do get an Ace Bailey, I'm not too sure about Poop, but them two in the long run will probably be better than those guys in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And when they grow into a system and they grow and understand the NBA, most likely they'll be better than those guys. You know what I mean?
I'd
So
say the same for both three.
it's going to take the time. But if you look at what they doing in college, which most college kids don't even score that much, but these dudes are scoring 22, 24, 28, 30. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah, in
hooping.
college,
Yeah,
bro.
all right.
But
Hold on. But in college, right? For most college students and usually first round players, they average about 15, maybe 18 sometimes in their first year, something like that. But these dudes are averaging 22, 24, you know what I mean? 28. These dudes are really hooping. So that means they, as far as scoring, they got scoring down. You know what I mean? It's just the adjustment coming to the league that they're going to have to adjust. Jordan Poole sat with Steph Curry. He was on a championship team. You know what I mean? Kyle Kuzma played with LeBron. You got to understand that too. You know what I mean? They had people like you said uh uh what's his name on our team? Goddamn, what's your guy name? Uh
Oh, talking about
you talking about?
your boy.
Cam Thomas?
Yeah, Kev Thomas had KD. So you got to understand, you know what I mean? The learning curve that they had an easier learning curve than most people. When you say that, except for KD,
You absolutely right. See,
except for KD.
I think Scotty Barnes has Siakam. Who else? Damn, I'm trying to think.
Mobley has Mitchell.
Mobley had Jared
Yeah,
Allen, I guess,
yeah,
if you want to say, bro.
yeah, of
And
course.
Laurie Marketing. Um, yeah, I
Right.
mean, I understand what you're saying, and that's one of the reasons why I want to keep a good portion of the vets, or at least like try to go back and resign these vets, bro. If we do give them up, if we end up getting picks for them, and then we could go resign them in free agency and get them back, it's almost like we never lost them. So I'm
That's
cool with that.
fun, Lee, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you keep Shake Milton, you trade the rest of the vets, which is not bad at all. We get the draft capital, we keep building our chest of assets up, and we get a
Yo,
top pick. That's the
yo,
strategy, man.
can y'all hear me?
If you can I say this? If
Yeah,
we
yeah.
move
Right.
Schroeder, we have to get a point guard back because you can't depend on Ben be the only point guard on this roster going moving forward for the rest of the season.
But Joey, we might
Yeah, I
have
think
to
I think
because
I
here's the
think the I
thing,
think the
though.
point is to not get a point guard to go all in on this tank. I mean,
No,
like that's
no.
that's I
Well,
mean, be honest
you
with you.
just
Wait, Joey, can I say this one
then
thing
you
to you,
just want to
Joey?
watch chaos for the rest of the season. Then that's
Joey,
what
we
you're
might
doing.
I
have
don't,
to.
bro. Like
Wait,
I
wait.
said, I don't give a shit what happens, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
winning
still got
both
to develop
ways.
you still got to develop and get these guys to play basketball the right way. Still,
Yeah, I understand
regardless.
that, but you also got to clean house, bro, and figure out the few people that you still want on this team, bro, after the season is over, because
How
that's
you
how
going
it's gonna
but
be.
Lee,
So wait,
you
Leaf,
going
you
to
want to
say
trade
hold on,
everybody,
how you
including
going to say, hey
Thomas?
man, I want the guys to develop, but yeah, I
Y'all
want you to be
niggas
out there
want
with no point
Claxton
guard.
going, bro. So what we talking
Yes,
about?
because he doesn't fit our system. He's not giving you anything right
Hold
now.
on.
Cam Thomas,
Hold.
at least showed he can fit in Jordy's
Right.
system. That's impressive
Facts.
to me. Because everybody was
Facts.
saying Claxton would fit because everybody. Why did they bring Coach Jordy? Because he's a defensive coach. Why did they bring Juwan Howard? Because he's a former all-time center champion. And guess what? Claxton hasn't utilized any of the coaching staff so far, which is shocking to me. But Thomas
Hey,
has.
Yeah.
y'all know how
Clowney
I feel
has.
about Claxton.
Clowney
Clowney
has.
too. Yes, Clowney's shooting has been so much better already. Given
Right,
those
hold
guys
on,
they've
hold
had
on, hold on,
invested
hold
in.
on, hold on, hold on. I've been listening to y'all cook. I just wanted to say this. Shout to all y'all. Subscribe to chat, please subscribe to all 8 pages. Um Panel, throw y'all link in the chat. Y'all know what it is. Listen, championship roster, when we talk about building it, we know who we should keep, and now we know how we could get there. The how is trading the vets. Now, the only reason why I say that is because of the window. When you think of Jordy Fernandez being the rookie coach in the window that the Nets is supposed to really compete for a championship, you gotta say it's 3 to 4 years. You don't want to give Jordy Fernandez 1 or 2 years, even if we good in 1 or 2 years. If Jordy Fernandez doesn't get a championship in 2 years, as a Nets fan, I think you shouldn't frown on that. You know what I'm saying? You should look at it like, yo, we got better. And I say that wholeheartedly, sincerely believing that we will be better in 2 seasons. But that being said, this is the player development season. Somebody like tonight, Tyrese Martin, he's the example of player development. You know what I'm saying? So again, Schroeder, he's already developing. Again, window, Schroeder going to win in the next 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get the best contract he could get. He probably going to get maybe 1 or 2 more for his NBA career. Him make getting a trade is the best thing for him and his family. For keeping it real, I don't think the Brooklyn Nets want to do it because he's a veteran, and I think we want a younger point guard. So I think he
Uh,
does get. I think he does get traded because of that.
and that's good for
Um,
us.
Breezy, what does it
Yo, did
matter
y'all
if
see
you're going
somebody
young
said in the
anyway? Hold
comments?
on. What does it matter if you're
What,
going
Jay?
young
What do you
anyway?
say?
You still gotta the CBA rules with the cap. You still gotta spend a certain amount of money. Who gives a fuck if we pay Schroeder just to stick around and mentor a young point guard that we get in the draft?
So, somebody in the comments said that Schroeder wasn't even on the bench tonight because they was at the game. So Schroeder might be involved in a trade right now. We don't
He
know.
was
Yo,
he
if
was
that
he
happens,
was
that'd
he
be
was
fun.
he was
Let's
away from the
go.
game for personal reasons. That's what it
Yeah,
said.
They
yeah.
didn't want to play him. That was it. So
Yeah,
good
the
that you know what it
personal
is. So they've
reasons
also
is the
rested Doe
personal
last few
reasons is they
games
told
too.
him he was about to get traded.
Same with Doe.
where he
That's I
probably
ain't gonna lie. How crazy is that, my nigga? You put up 30 against Steph and KD, bro, and now you about to
But
get
but but
traded.
but am I bugging? Did y'all niggas not tell me that with the new CBA rules that you gotta spend a certain amount of money, so you
Yes,
have to
yes,
take
you
on
do. You got to
contracts?
spend 75% of the cap, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
Right.
you do. You do.
So you
Yeah.
can't you ain't gonna spend 75% of the cap paying a bunch of young guys.
You got to spend them to, but yeah, paying old niggas because the old niggas is cheaper, bro. Anyway, the old niggas that's trying to get money is cheaper. Them $17 million contracts, like
I'm just saying we're
and
gonna
and
have a
and
lot of cap space on this team, especially after Ben drops off the books.
right. But this goes to my plan about signing some of these players that is currently on our team back if we trade them off and they go into a free agency anyway. My thing is this. uh, um like outside of Cam Johnson, bro, like if you look at the vets, all of these, most if not all these niggas is looking for contracts. Struder, Bogdanovich, Finney Smith, Fucking Zaire is about to be restricted because he was in the same draft as Cam. He might get more money because he was a top 10 pick. So
No, he's
my
probably
thing,
gonna get 10, 11 million.
nah, he
But
might get more money than that. Because let me tell you why. Because the restricted contracts, you have to match the deal. And restricted players, bro, they probably get the most money than they probably get more money than they planned on getting, bro. Remember that nigga? Who was the nigga that we had? The light skinned nigga from Miami. John.
oh,
What was that nigga?
I know who you're
Tyler
talking about.
Johnson.
Tyler Johnson.
Tyler something. Tyler Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, to Tyler Johnson, bro. I remember, I never forget it. That nigga said he seen 4 years, $60 million contract. He cried, bro, and called his moms. He couldn't believe he was getting that shit, bro. Like he was like,
What happened
what?
to that guy, man? He
I
disappeared. He
don't,
was playing good
I
for
don't
us, and
know.
then I haven't heard this guy ever since.
I think he went. Like last time I heard when I think we might have gave that nigga to Miami or something. That's the last time I seen him. But
Wow.
But realistically, bro, like when you look at the restricted deals, and this is one of the reasons why Cam Thomas price tag is gonna go up regardless, even despite the 65 game incentive, because the restricted deals, bro, them niggas get super paid. Go! I'm telling you, bro. You don't gotta take my word for it. Just go ask that nigga Emmanuel quickly, bro. It's real shit, bro. I'm telling you.
No, you're right, Leaf. We got to fill out the money. I think that's why Thomas is not going to get traded. There's no market for him. You're going to sign him to maybe around a $30 million contract, a $2 million salary, or something like that for like 3 to 4 years. He's going to fill up a good chunk of that. But like you said, there might be a vet or two he might have to give some money to. The thing that worries me a bit is it came out today in a report the Nets don't want to take back any long-term salary. My worry is that's with the trade deadline. I get that, but what about next summer with the cap space? If we're not willing to take back bad contracts, do you want to sign a possible star and kind of reroute what you want to do with your rebuild? That's worrisome to me. If Sean doesn't
Yeah,
want to take back
I
any
think I
yeah,
bad
think I think I
contracts,
think
yeah.
I think
that's
the free
worrisome.
agency money. I think the money in free agency is for complimentary players. That's what I want to believe. I mean, but at
Hmm.
the same time, your star is most likely going to have to get developed from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
because the CBA is somewhat kind of demanded in a sense, bro. Like, like you ain't no real free agency out here, bro. Like, other than Jimmy and other than whatchamacallit, Jimmy is 36 and Brandon Ingram, bro, is he? Come on, bro. Like, I mean,
Ah,
I know
man.
somebody in here wanted them, bro, but I was just like, nah, I'm
He
good on
ain't
him.
worth the max money. Maybe 100, 130, but 200, get out of here. Get out of here. No, no $200 million, man. For a
I
guy
mean, he
who
listen.
came to shoot that
He gonna
well.
get it. He gonna at minimum he gonna get 175, man, from somebody, bro. But I mean, I'm
Anybody
not.
but us.
It's really not the dollars that I'm concerned with anymore, bro. Because if you concerned with dollars, bro, then that means you want money left over for somebody, and that money ain't getting left over for the young players, man. Because the thing is, most of the young players is late first round picks, second rounds, and shit like that. So at best, Cam Thomas will get between 25 to 30 a
Right.
year. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's probably one of the best contracts Marks potentially gives away. Because you think about it, Marks has a horrible track record with contracts. Anybody remember Alan Crabb, Cam Johnson, like Nick Claxton? Like he
Yeah,
gives away a lot
yeah.
of money to players
Don't
that
don't
aren't
don't
really
remind me about
long term
Alan
Nah,
fit.
Crabb, bro. Don't
hold on,
ever
hold on, hold
bring
on, hold
Alan
on.
Crabb name up in
Hold
here
on,
again,
whoa, whoa.
I
Listen,
had
Cam,
to. I had to.
hold on. Cam Johnson is earning his keep. Let's call it what it is. We said all of that stuff about Cam Johnson, but he been hooping. So that contract that Sean Marks gave him looking a little different now.
Because
And
he's playing well, though, Breezy. Because he's playing well.
ultimately, I think we are a better team without Mikal Bridges. You know what I'm saying? I like what Jordy Fernandez did for this team, and I think that Cam Johnson has showed some shot creation skills. I'm not saying he an all out shot creator now, but I'm saying that is something that he's developing this season. I'm asking the panel now. Do y'all see that, or am I tripping?
No, you're
Or
not
is
tripping. He definitely got a little bag for sure. He
yeah, I
got a
seen
little
him hit it with
bag,
a little spin under scoop, a little, little
little stop,
scoop leg,
stop on a
yes,
dime midi.
It's a
yeah,
small bag though, like a change purse.
yeah, like a fanny pack. He got a fan. It's a
Yeah,
fanny
he got a
pack.
little fanny pack.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. I think his bag is bigger than Mikel's.
Ooh, pause.
Yeah, yeah, you're
uh,
not.
How y'all get a pause at a bag?
It
Yeah, I
might,
mean,
he
yeah,
might have,
yeah, that was a
he might,
miss. That was a
Mikal
miss.
is just shaky,
he
man.
might have a
He's
bigger
like,
bag. Yeah,
Bro, when Mikel was here, I hate to keep reverting back to this bum. But he could not handle the ball. He kept getting picked.
Right.
He could
Right.
not finish around the rim. Kept getting his shit padded. Like he couldn't dribble through contact. He had no moves.
Yeah,
None.
Where are they benching him now? They benched him in the Hornets game today, and the Hornets had like nobody, and they only won by 1 point. That last play where the Hornets guy got the 3-point shot, the ball was spinning for like 3 seconds. I'm like, damn it. You let him get off just like that?
I'm
Hold
just
on, hold
saying.
on.
I see Cam J going coast to coast with the ball. I see him doing stop and pop at the midi. I see him rolling off the screens and shooting threes. I see him finishing strong to the basket, even getting and one sometime. I rarely seen that when Mikal was here.
Facts. Yeah, I feel like he cheated the Nets fans. You know what I mean? He never wanted to be a player for the Nets, and he showed it. And that's what I said. The morale don't show up in the box score.
Bro, he
But
not
not to be.
cheating nobody, Breezy. He just not that good. I got a Nick fan downstairs right now. He's like, yo, bro, what's going on with Mikal? Like, Mikal needs to get his shit together. So
He ain't a New York grit player. That's what
Yeah.
I
it
seen in
ain't about him
Brooklyn
not wanting to
and
play
New
with us.
York.
He's just overrated.
I want you to. Yeah, listen, man. Nets fans is the best fans. Again, I put big pressure on what it was with his game, and again, when I critiqued it, I didn't get a lot of pushback from Nick fans this season. Actually, Nick fans don't want no smoke with Big Fan Breezy this season. And I think that's partly because Mikal is on the team, and I was right about what I said about him.
Yo,
And to be
where Jack City at? He hiding now ever since the Knicks
No,
benched
because here's
Mikal.
the thing, though. If Mikal was slow like that, and it was because he was with the Nets, he would have went to the Knicks and been lighting it up. It's not the case. You got this. You got him. You got that fan base complaining about his inconsistencies, just like we were when he was here. So it's not the team. What is it?
He's just not a New
Not the
York good
coach.
player. Like it was easy with the Suns when you were 7th or 8th option off the bench. Now you're being asked to be a starter. Some guys just can't cut it.
And
And
you know what another
unfortunately,
thing is, John? He was playing in the soft ass West on the Suns as a third, fourth option. In the East is more physical.
right. And he just hasn't shown that. It's the
And
only
he's
thing about
soft as
Mikal
fuck.
so
He's
interesting.
soft.
When you're playing well, he's got the goofy smile, doing the finger wave. But when you lose, and he's just like, there's nothing, no emotion,
Mikal
just
is
a
soft
sour
as
puss
baby shit,
face.
man. I don't
That's
care what
it, man.
nobody say. He's
That's not
soft as
winning.
baby shit.
And did you hear Josh Hart with the monologue? He's like, "Oh, it's going to be okay. The media, the people want to give Mikal a hard time. It's just 19 games. He'll get it right." Josh Hart, aren't you the same guy that said you don't know if you're a bench player or a starter? He gave us a monologue about Mikal Bridges. Get out of here, bro. Like just they just don't have an answer
Bro.
for it. They're
And
stuck
I
with
promise
that.
you, all y'all out there, this is not coming from a place of hate and discontent because I was very, very happy when we got rid of Mikal.
Very
I
happy.
just never seen the hype about the dude. Like when he first got here, he had those first 27, 28 games, and it was like, oh my God, everybody got. And then the next season rolled around, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
not
Like,
the subject, but Breezy, did you check out Jeremiah Fairs?
Nah, I seen you send me the content, but I ain't check him out. Who is he, Iceman?
Yo, just say the point guard right now, moving moving up in the ranks. He just classified to go in the draft this year, and he's been blowing up Twitter now that everybody's noticing him. You know what I mean? I done talked about him before. Yesterday,
Who,
so
who
so
he
today,
play for?
Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Jeremiah Ferris, he's 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". I think he's 6'4". Look, dude is just nice. I'm gonna say they saying that he might work his way into the lottery. I don't know if he's gonna make it there, but he's that nice as a freshman. You know what I mean?
Another Tyrese Martin
All right.
project. I could just see it now, man.
Shit, again. I like when Nets. No. I like when Nets fans. I like when Nets fans like Iceman do that because those later picks are going to mean something. And if we don't get a Dylan Harper, there's other players that we can get. You
Now,
know
you
what I'm
know, you
saying?
know, players under the radar, Breezy. Dink Pate. Nobody's talking about him. He's a combo guard. He's got some athletic ability. He's got some scoring chops. He's got a mixed bag that could potentially fit Brooklyn in their rebuild. He's another guy under the radar, just like this fierce kid I used to talk about that nobody's looking at. And that could be our advantage because we tend to look at the prospects nobody really looks at. That could be advantage too for us with all of our extra picks we got.
Okay. Again, where y'all think these players fall at? Where would the Feds be at in the draft? Where would the player you talking about, John? Where would he be at in the draft? Where, like, they not gonna be top three, we know, but where would they be in the draft?
I
Think
don't
Payne would
know.
definitely be in the top 20, and we have some picks that are going to be in the 20s this year. So he's definitely somebody on the radar for us to look out for.
Jeremiah, he could make it. He could make it to the lottery if it's possible. Then he's that nice. I'm trying to tell you, dude is that nice. Because it's only I think this was his fourth game today, fourth game, and they just talking about him wild crazy. Like he the best, one of the best freshmen in point guards in college basketball right now. You know what I mean? And the post that Pod put up today, he was right under um Dylan Harper for I forget what the numbers were, but he was right under Dylan Harper's um name, like second for point guards or second for scoring or something like that.
Self
This
creation
season.
shots, Ice. That's what it
Oh
was.
yeah,
Self
yeah,
creation.
yeah. So he's nice. You know what I mean?
So okay, again, you got Star Traffic in the chat. He agree with you. He said Jeremiah Fitz is much quicker than Sixers Martin. Again, man, I'm learning college ball, and shout out to the content creators that bring it to my attention on the page. Subscribe to those content creators. Um, Again, if this post, this is what a generational draft sound like to me, where you could get this talent that you need to be part of your championship roster or building towards that. Um, Building late in the draft. I mean, not late in the draft, late in the first round. So this is good. This is good. This is what I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear this. And again,
Yeah, but
these players that y'all mentioning, they all shot creators, right?
Oh yeah, Jeremiah Shockley, he a pass first point guard, but he could score. He could score. He could score like shit though. You know, what I
right.
mean, he could shoot, create for himself. He drive and kick. He be killing, bro. He be scoring like 22, 18. You know what I'm saying? Eight assists, something like that.
That's what's up. And when you say he a point guard,
Yeah, point guard, 6'4".
okay. And again, on the other side of the ball, how you rate him?
Yeah, he good. He do everything. He is solid. He plays good defense. He ain't the best defender, but he plays good defense.
All right, shout out to Ice. We got So Greasy on the panel. What up, Brody?
What up, my
So
boy? What's good?
breezy.
What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all, man? I've
Talking
been,
fun basketball, man.
yeah, I already know. I was listening the whole time, man. Listening the whole time, man. Only thing is, yo, y'all killing Mikal, bro. Hey, yo, he wasn't he didn't meet the expectations in the second year, but I still think y'all fucking wilding for saying that Cam Johnson is better than Mikal. Mikal done got game winners for the Nets, multiple 30-point games. Then I heard somebody say he could, like, Cam Johnson could hit the midi better, all types of crazy shit is wild, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I just think when some of y'all see the shit happen, like a person get the right system and get more touches, more screens to get open. Last year, Cam Johnson, they was putting the ball in his hands a lot too. And he was motherfucking damn near shooting like 15 threes a game, missing all them shits.
Well, he was injured a lot too, so breezy
Oh
as
man,
well.
He was injured a lot, but Mikal Bridges played every game though, and he
Bro,
and he.
Mikal is overrated, bro.
I'm
He
not
quit
talking
on us
about
the second half of
overrated.
last year, so
I'm
breezy.
not talking about overrated. We gave him the opportunity, and
So let
to
me
me,
ask you this question: What does it's not a stretch to say Cam Johnson might be right on par, a little better than Mikal. Mikal is nothing special. What does Mikal do so great that Cam Johnson's not doing right now? Please
He
explain
does
it to
the
so
me.
finger
all right,
wave. He
so
does the
so
finger
so let
wave.
me ask you this. Let me ask you this, right? If he was their second options, getting more touches as much as he was in Brooklyn right now, he would be scoring more. He would be in a
No, he
better.
won't,
Bro, come on now, bro. The nigga,
because he already
av-
proved it in Brooklyn.
Breezy,
bro.
he
He
didn't
already
want
What do
to.
you
He
proved it in
want to
mean?
be
What do
Brooklyn.
here,
you
so
mean? He proved
breezy.
what
He
in Brooklyn?
already
He
proved
was,
it in Brooklyn. He can't
bro. He
handle that type
averaged
of
20
volume.
something for us, bro. What are you talking about? Both years. What are you talking about,
it was an ugly
Mikal's
20.
a
It was the
quitter,
ugliest
so
20 points
breezy.
I ever
bro?
seen. I never seen the
Guy's a
ugliest
Bro,
20
quitter,
Cam
points.
Bro,
man.
Thomas, bro. You talking about
Cam Thomas and him shot the same amount of shots last year, and they both damn near had the same damn near stats, bro. Like, I don't
Yeah,
get it.
You know why
but
it's so crazy?
nah.
Because
You're not
Thomas
gonna
was
do
getting
that
Mikal
nasty
Bridges
shit.
open
First of
shots.
all,
Let's
hold
remember
on,
this
hold on.
too. Thomas
First
had the
of all,
ball in
no
his hands
context
a lot of
matters.
the
Hold on,
time.
First of
John.
all,
Hold on,
Cam
John. Go
T,
ahead, Joey.
no, he's not gonna do that nasty shit. First of all, Cam T did not start the season as a starter. Mikal did. Cam T didn't really start getting minutes later on to the season, and he still almost averaged around the same amount as Mikal.
They
So
both were
stop it.
sharing. You're not listening to what I said again. This year, he's not getting the same touches as last year, so he's gonna look as bad, bro. Either way,
Bro,
either what you talking about, bro? He came to us, he succeeded that first year. They tried to give it a run the second year. He wasn't the player that they thought he
it wasn't
was.
a it
It
But
wasn't
wasn't
the
but
even a
to
first year. It
say
year.
was
It's like
that,
20.
3
It
but
was
to
months.
say
It's
that
like
27
3
Cam
games.
months.
Johnson,
It
Three
was
but to
months.
say
27
that Cam
games.
Johnson, let me say this. Cam Johnson wasn't even Mikal's first year. Is Cam Johnson numbers adding up to Mikal's first year as a net? No.
Well, Johnson did better in the playoffs than Mikal against
Come
Philly. If
on
you
now.
want to run back the
Look
tapes,
at them battles. Look at them battles with Trey Young going back to back 40
Bro, that
point
was
games.
one
that was the
game.
only
He hit
games where
one
Mikal
game
was at
Bro,
his
winner.
every
best. Was
time we
against a
He
team
hit
played
that played
one
zero
Atlanta,
game
defense.
winner.
bro, every time we played Atlanta, it was a close game, bro. I don't care
But
what
that's
you talking
one
about.
team, though, so Breezy. And that was a team who played
Exactly.
zero
This
defense. They
man
played
But
played
Cam,
good
one.
defense.
This
You
man
bro,
know who
played
you
he
acting
lost to
like,
one.
with Mikal? Wait, Breezy. I'm going to
bro,
teach you now.
hey
You know
yo,
who he lost to
hey
with
yo, it's
Mikal
a
Bridges?
lot of
He lost
people
to
on here.
Portland. He lost to Washington. I think
Dude
we
was
lost to
on
the
this
Hornets with
podcast,
him. We lost to
before
all the
dude was
garbage
on this
teams with him.
podcast, before you was on this podcast, I listened to about 65-70% of people glaze Mikal. Then when he started doing bad, everybody changed on him, bro. I'm not that type of person. I see what happens in the
Oh,
NBA. I see what happens in the NBA. I seen when Jock Vaughn told them just run down and just shoot the ball. That's what Mikal was doing. And then he complained about the offense and everything that was going on in the
So
next,
Greasy. So
bro,
let me ask you this, so
bro.
Greasy. So why are Nick fans complaining about him right now then? If he's
Nick,
so good. And why
Nick,
are they complaining about him?
it is hard. Let me tell you something, bro. It's hard when you balling out and then you get traded and you got to take a back seat when you was looking forward
Bro,
to
that's
be a guy.
bullshit because he's here's the thing. So you telling me he went from being a number one, number two guy in Brooklyn where so much pressure to being a number three, number four option on the Knicks, the way all he got to do is chill, play defense, and hit a corner three,
Bro,
and he's
no
still cooking
player,
up. And you
no
saying it's hard?
player, no player, bro.
And
I
you
don't
saying
care.
it's hard.
Bro, I don't care what you talking about, bro. No player don't want to go to balling out to getting about 5 to 10 touches a
Bro.
game, bro. No player wants to go through that. I
So
don't care what
Greasy,
you talking about.
he didn't want the ball out for the Nets. That's why he
No,
deferred to
bro.
Cam
He quit
Thomas.
on the
Bro,
He
Nets.
never
He
that's
right.
wanted the
not,
quit
ball
on
you're
out
us.
in
He
the
not
was getting
first
getting what I'm
place.
pancaked with
talking
his
about,
Knicks
bro.
friends.
He
He never
always
wanted the
wanted
ball out
help.
in the first place.
He
That's funny.
always wanted help.
No,
He always
that's why
wanted
he
help.
gave up.
He
Wait,
always wanted help.
it's
He
so
never
breezy, so
said,
breezy, so breezy. Why was he playing
He
lie
said he
detector
gave up.
tests with his buddy
bro,
Josh
he
Hart
always,
saying he
bro,
wanted to be on the team with him? What was
bro,
Hold
that
he
all
on,
about?
always wanted
hold on.
help. Every time they took Cam Thomas out the lineup, bro, even he complained about this shit. He always said it's better when I'm out there with Cam because I have a better matchup and I could create better opportunities. Without
So hold
Cam,
on. So Greasy. So what about when he was on a podcast with Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson and he didn't really defend Cam? Not really.
Facts.
bro,
They was like,
Guys
I
playing
mean,
patty
like
cake with him.
that's it. It's like, yeah, those are your friends, but that's your teammate. Like in that moment right there, you don't protect your
listen,
teammate with
And it was
your
during the
everybody, he
integrity.
season,
never
breezy. It
wanted to
was during
be
the
in
season
Brooklyn.
too. He was doing it. It
He
was during the
never
season.
wanted to be in Brooklyn, bro. He got
Here, here,
traded.
here,
Right.
Then why
here's
are you
He got
here's
defending
why
him if he
here's
don't
why
want to
I'm
be in
saying
Brooklyn? So
here's
breezy,
why
come
I'm
on,
saying
Right.
what you
brother.
saying is
Why
Yeah,
nasty,
defend
right.
right?
that?
Hold
Come
on, real
on.
quick.
Listen,
Let me get this off real
I've
quick.
been a Nets fan my whole life, bro. When I watched him get
Hold
traded,
on.
when
So
I watched
Breezy,
when I
Let him
watched him
finish.
get traded,
Let him
when I
finish. Go
watched
ahead, so
his
Greasy.
whole body language, when he got traded, bro, he did not want to be there. Then they put the keys in his hands. That first year it started giving sat Cam Thomas down and he balled out, bro. That next following year, he couldn't do it. And it was too much going on with Jock Vaughn, bro. It was mad shit. It was no plays. Just like y'all said, I can promise you this. If he was here with Jody Fernandez right now and would have implemented offense and players that can actually play, bro, it would have been a whole different story. But right
I don't
now,
agree with that.
right now he went from the number one option to the fourth option.
He
And
wasn't
y'all
he
saying
was a
that he's
fourth number
trash.
one option. He wasn't a good one. Here's my
It's
thing,
not
right?
about that, bro. I'm not saying, bro, if you averaging 20 something in the league, bro, you good, bro. Especially on a mediocre ass team, bro.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's a lot that's been going on with the Nets where you can look at a player and blame it on a player, but nobody gonna sit here and say that the Nets was badly
All I'm
coached.
gonna say is look at his efficiency, because if anybody could score 20 something points if they fucking jacking up shots.
He wasn't, bro. He was told, just like Cam Thomas, they was told to shoot, and just like he got mad.
But what does
And
that got to do with him being
bro, he
efficient?
got mad and went on television and said it. There's no offense. I don't know
Okay. So
we
here's
doing
why I
out
don't
there.
agree with your
Then
take.
why did Bridges say he can handle that if it was
Let
too
me
much
cook real
for
quick,
him?
John. John, let me cook. Here's
All
why
right,
I don't
bro.
agree with his take, right? He said, "Oh, it's hard for him because he went to the Knicks and he switched roles." Here, why this is bullshit. It's a malarkey. Because when he was here, everybody was saying the same thing. Oh, Mikal's playing out of position. He's not a number one. He's not this. Brooklyn is asking him to do too much. Oh, Mikal. There's always excuses for Mikal.
Yo.
Hold on. I'm not done.
Yo.
I'm about to land the plane. Now he's not in Brooklyn no more, right? No, they sent him to the Knicks the way they put him back in his spot as a number fringe third option, fourth option, and he's still fucking up.
Let me ask you this, right?
So I'm not giving you
let
that.
me ask you this. When Booker went down, right? Who was their best scorer on the Phoenix Suns?
Okay, that's one small sample piece of the pie.
Bro.
You bringing up some shit about
you
when he
just
was on
talking,
two
bro.
teams
I'm
ago.
talking basketball. I'm talking that when Booker went down, he was their best option. He had to play a role where he got the ball more. Then he gets traded to Brooklyn, and he's in that mode where he's a scorer. He thinks, all right, everything's damn near going through Mikal Bridges, but he also knows that he can't do it all by himself, and they benching one of the best scorers at the wrong times in the games. So then he gets traded, and you telling me any player that averaged 20 and they getting mad touches a game, and then now you got to go out there and get about 5 to 10 touches, bro. It's what you say, what you think, what you watch. That's your perspective, but players do not like going back and taking a big back seat after they showed their potential. You got Jalen Brunson out.
That's the whole reason he wanted to get out of Brooklyn.
Bro, you got Jalen Brunson, right? You got Jalen Brunson. You got Jalen Brunson, Cat, and OG with the ball most of the game. Mikal don't. No matter what, bro, he never been a player that averaged 11 points or he's gonna be out of rhythm. He's a 15-point scorer, almost close to 20.
Bro,
Wow,
that's what he
hold
asked
on.
for.
Wow.
He wanted to go to the Knicks and be in that position because he's clearly not a number one or number two option.
Bro,
Here's
I'm
why
telling
he's
you.
mid.
I promise you he's not signing back.
Here's why he's mid.
Y'all. Yeah, hold on.
Because
let me
he
move
has
this.
no bag. No, here's why he's mid. Let's talk about it. He has
and
no
then you
bag.
see a nigga like Tyrese Martin go for 30 and get 8, and then niggas would be like, "Oh, he's the future." Come on,
No.
Yeah,
I'm looking at a player skill set when I look at basketball. Here's the thing I noticed about Mikal. You cannot play the offense through him because he's not a good playmaker, and he doesn't have a good dribble.
Right.
So you cannot play through him.
Nobody
he is
said you had
fucking
to play
mid.
through him.
He is a role player. He's a glorified role player, fringed star. That's what he is.
Thank you, Jalen Brunson, for the 6 picks, man. You really saved us. You saved our future. Honestly, Jalen Brunson, he's welcome to Brooklyn anytime, man.
How many times I seen this nigga Mikal handling the ball and niggas give him a little bump and he give the ball up? Cookies.
How many times?
Thanks, Mikal.
How many times? And I've seen it with our best plays this year. I've seen
Yo,
it with our
Jay,
best
some
players
music,
this year.
man.
I've seen it. Our best players. Our best players right now losing the ball at critical moments.
Soft. Listen how soft your man is. When he go to the rack, he don't even want to go strong. He twirl around and do that little girly ass fucking fadeaway on one leg.
I seen him do it against Jimmy Butler. I seen him do it against Jimmy Butler. I seen him do it against a lot of players. Y'all look at the losses, and that's what y'all grade
No,
him
I
by.
look at his whole body of work. And
No, you
what you're
don't do. You're
doing
not
is
looking.
you're
If you're
picking
looking
at a
at his
very
body of
small
work, you
sample
would know
size and trying
he's
to
not
force a
playing his
narrative.
role.
I look at his whole body of work,
He's not a.
and it was
If
trash.
you look at his body of work, he's not playing his role right now. He just went all the way to a fourth to fifth option. Bro,
So
come
which
on
one
now.
is it so
Come
greasy?
on,
He
bro.
wasn't
Come
playing
on,
his
bro.
role when he
He
was in
was the
Brooklyn as the
third
number one
option, bro.
option.
He was a.
Oh
He
Now
my
was
he's the
third,
number
god.
3 option and still
bro.
not
He was
playing
a
his role.
third.
Which
He
one
was a
is
Michelle's
it?
third.
softer than
I'm
cotton candy
confused.
right now.
Bro, he was a third and second option, bro. Third and second option to a fourth and fifth option, bro. And no play, he will not be there. When it's time to get a new contract, he will not be in New York, bro. He will not.
Yay, we won.
I'm just confused though, because when he was in Brooklyn, that wasn't his role as a number one option. Now he's with the Knicks as the third option, fourth option, and it's still not his
Bro,
role,
he's
which
not
was his
even a third
original role in
option. What are you
Phoenix.
talking about? He's
That
Then
was
not
why
his
is he
a third
original role in
starting?
option.
Phoenix. He
Then
was the
why is he
third
starting?
option.
That's a good
Bro,
question.
he's not a
Bro,
third
like,
option.
yo.
You got JB, you got Cat, and then you got OG. That's the 1, 2, 3, and then Mikal comes after, bro.
Hold on.
Wait,
No, no,
OG a
no.
third
We can
option?
no.
Ouch.
First off, OG and Mikal can
OG
be
been their
debatable.
best player these last
Listen,
few
listen.
weeks.
OG and
Bro,
McCall can
that's
be
that's Ben
debatable
Simmons money
because
right
I
there,
can
man.
say
He could have
McCall
played
is
them.
doing
Well,
more
he
for
get
all points
paid
than
$200
OG
million.
is.
It
Come
better
on,
be.
man. Y'all, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap about this man. He came here and he was doing glorious. Niggas done named him
For
Brooklyn Bridges.
27
Oh,
games.
he got the best celebration. Soon as he
That was
start,
my fault. No, that celebration was bad. I never celebrate. I never liked
soon
that
as the
celebration.
second one, soon as the second year come, he still damn near averaged the same shit. Critical moments, he made some bad decisions. But I also seen the same shit happening this year. Niggas is losing the ball, critical moments. But you know, I'm a realist. I'm not Cam Thomas. He's a great player, but he loses the ball wrong times.
Yeah,
Take
but Cam
extra
Thomas is a
shots.
young player. McCall been in the league how long?
Bro, come
Wait,
on
wait a
now, bro.
Cam,
minute.
Tom-
Now we
Cam
Cam
going
Thomas
back
Thomas
to
could
wasn't
this
have.
young
brought
player
here to
shit,
be the
bro.
number one option.
Now we
Cam
going
Thomas
back
was
to this
picked late in
young
the first
player shit,
round.
bro.
So you're
Now we
comparing apples and
now
oranges,
we
brother.
going back to this young player shit, bro. We
You're
can't keep
comparing
on,
apples and
bro,
oranges.
bro.
Y'all
This
want to
nigga
see? This
went
is what I
from
don't like about McCall
the
fans.
first
They want to say
option,
how great he is, but in the
Oh my
same
god.
breath, make up a whole bunch of fucking excuses. I'm
bro. No
over it.
player wants to go from the first one option to the fourth option, bro. No player.
But you say he wanted to leave Brooklyn.
We ain't
I,
talking about the Nets, bro. Like,
bro, you
bro.
ain't. I said
Yeah,
he never. See, you
Right.
can't sit up here and mix my words. I said he never wanted to be in Brooklyn, and I also said
So
when
that means he
Cam
want to
Thomas,
leave, right? If he
bro,
didn't never want to be there,
I
same
also said
shit.
when Cam Thomas got benched,
Oh my
he
God.
always complained how he couldn't be the only scorer out there, and when Cam Thomas was out there, it's easier. Then niggas want to go to this. Oh, the podcast. He was on the podcast. They was talking about him, bro. We talking about what actually happened on the court.
Hey, so Greasy, this is what I seen. I seen the pressure get into McCall, and he deferred to Cam Thomas, like, here, Cam, you got it. I don't want this
right.
work no more. I'm not built for this.
I
You
seen them
got this
say,
shit.
"Oh, Mikal, go out there and be the number one option and shoot this amount of shots a game, no matter what." And that's what he did.
And he
And
failed
and
at it.
and no lie. If we rewind y'all tape back, y'all be saying the same shit when it was happening.
You know what the problem
What?
is? So
I'm dead
wait,
ass.
so
Like
Greasy,
I
it's
dispute
what
McCall
I'm
so
dead
much on
ass.
this podcast, bro.
Yo, it's so greasy. I
yo, so
can't believe
Greasy, you
he's
know what the
doing this
problem
right
was? We
now,
took
bro.
Mikal Bridges
I
at
don't
his
even
word
know
when
you.
he.
Who is that?
It was
Who is
John.
that?
It's John.
That was
So
I don't
Greasy,
even
me.
so
think he was up there at this time. At the time. I know what I'm talking about. This is stuff that
Okay,
I
so
said.
Simon T brought up something. He said
It's so
he said that
greasy.
Mikal Bridges got 3 better scorers on his team to
Yo,
help him out this year. How
it's
come he's
so
doing
greasy
worse this year
doing
with the
this.
Knicks?
When was Mikal fourth option? I want to know.
You said Cat, Brunson, and OG is ahead of him. So how is he not the 4th option now? You said that.
Bro,
maybe we should talk
I'm
about
reading
Tyrese
what somebody
Martin.
said. They said he was always a fourth option. No, he wasn't.
No, he's the 4th option with the Knicks. Didn't you say that?
Yes,
No,
he is
so
their
when
fourth
you
That's
option.
reply
what
to the
they talking
comments,
about.
He is their
Yeah.
fourth option. I'm looking
So
at
they
the I'm
saying
looking at
how
the
is he
comments.
playing worse with three
Uh,
guys ahead of him?
Bro, you
yeah,
not
Phoenix.
listening, bro. You just looking at his production right now, and he ain't even getting the ball a lot. Come on now,
Wasn't he the
bro.
fourth option in Phoenix too?
Come on now. No, he wasn't. If he averaging damn near 16 to 19 points a game, he only getting 4 or 5 shots. Come on now.
Hey man,
Yo, I
he's
don't know,
ass.
bro. I don't know.
That
I
nigga
sat
ass,
here and
bro.
I sat here and I watched people for weeks glaze Mikal, and then as soon as the shit went bad, you
Yeah,
heard.
yeah, yeah.
It went
Funny as
bad
hell,
fast,
man.
bro.
Soon as it went bad, like I seen it, bro. I seen him give us 30-point games. I seen it. I seen him try his best in the play-in. I seen him in the
Oh
playoffs.
my goodness.
I seen him in the playoffs
I seen him try his best.
for 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 a player that didn't ask for that
He said,
position.
"Try
I
his
seen it,
best."
and I
My
bet you if
fault. My fault. My
hey,
fault. My
you
fault. I was
probably
good.
in there.
That shit was
I bet
funny.
you if you rewind the tape and you go back damn near the beginning of last season, a lot of y'all wasn't saying this same shit about him.
Oh, I was. We definitely
You
was.
Oh
heard?
my
We
gosh.
definitely
Damn, I
was.
wish we could rewind the tape right now. I remember I
Go
called
back.
him
Um,
Y'all got
Mikal
months. Y'all
Bridges.
got months.
Oh
It's
nah, nah.
Breezy
Hold
got
wait.
on.
So
episodes up
Breezy,
here. Breezy got
Right.
so
episodes up
Breezy,
here in the talk.
you you don't remember the night
Yeah.
I called this nigga Mikal Bridges burger? It had the
Right.
whole shit like, yo, he too frail, so the patty's gonna be thin patties. He be smiling too much, so it's extra cheese. It's
And
gonna
that's
be
Yeah,
and
onions,
I'm
that
cause
was
all
his
that
hurt.
nigga do is
second year.
cry.
Oh man.
That was his second year. I guarantee you, when we made that trade and he was going off, you wasn't saying that.
Now
I guarantee
I
you that.
promise you I was, because
I
I was when
guarantee
he
you that.
got on the team. No,
Matter
I
of
All right.
fact,
guarantee you.
you
Look,
probably
I
was just coming
guarantee
back to
you.
the panel.
So
Look, I
Greasy.
guarantee you, when he first came to the team, I was like, that nigga should be on the fucking bench and Cam Thomas should be starting. All these new niggas that's trying to learn the system should be on the bench. We could integrate them one at a time, not all four new starters at the same time. I said that was the dumbest idea ever. And this nigga scored all them points, and I said it is a fluke. He is just running KD's system. They put him in all the KD old plays, and he's getting the KD old spot, so he's scoring these points. It will not translate to the next year, and it did not.
I don't think you said that, bro. I was up here with you, bro.
He did.
Nah,
He
he
did.
did say that. He did say that. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I was, bro.
I said,
The
yo, I
final
said
year,
what you
bro.
said, bro, but
Everybody
I'm not
started,
talking about
including you,
brother.
Breezy. Everybody changed up that second year, bro. I was up here. I was up here. I
No,
ain't
they
Yo,
did
bro,
not.
did you watch him in the Olympics? Not, I mean the FIBA shit. You saw he's ass
So
from there.
you gotta listen to
bro. They
so
all.
Greasy.
Hey,
So Greasy.
first of all, he actually was the best one, far as in the plus minus, bro. So I don't know what you talking about.
He
Nah,
was
I said,
ass. He
hold on,
couldn't
hold on,
I don't
hold
know
on.
do
what you
that.
Hold on.
Fuck the
talking
plus
about.
Let me
minus.
clarify
The
this
eye
for you
test.
real
He could
quick,
not do it when it
right?
Come on
mattered. He
now.
didn't.
It's a lot of
Ho-
players
He
that play ass in the FIBA.
Hold on.
no,
I
no.
got
That's
you.
true too. That's true too.
I,
But we talking
I
about one
said,
player right now.
I said majority of the stuff you said, I said, but the rest of them saying the same shit they said. So you know what I mean? You
Bro,
just
I don't even
arguing.
know if you was up here at the time, bro.
Bro,
To
I
tell
was
you the truth.
definitely up here at the
I
time,
don't
bro.
think so, bro.
I said what you said, but you talking to people who saying exactly what they said,
No, bro. I've been up here for a while, bro. Like
bro.
I was up here. Like I
Bro,
remember
I'm
a
telling
lot
you,
of conversations, bro.
I said everything
To
that
be
you
fair,
say. You gotta listen to me.
everybody is
I'm
saying
not
what
saying that, bro.
everybody who was up here said what they said. Like I remember
Exactly.
Jay has
LF, you
always said
wasn't
that
even
to
here
Joe.
yet. You whoever that is,
Yes, I
because I know
was
your
here.
voice. I know your
Yo,
voice.
Yes,
yo,
I
You
was
Greasy, you
came in
here.
tripping. You
afterwards.
tripping, bro. Yo, I said what you
Yeah.
said, yo.
I know what
I
I'm
said it,
talking about. A lot of people wasn't here when I was up here. So when I'm talking
bro.
about,
I
I
was
know
here
these
when you was up
conversations.
here.
The fact of the matter is Mikal was never a number one option anywhere he went. He came here, he was forced to be that. No one drafted him, yo, you the center of our franchise. He was never that. So when he came
Said
here,
that.
we the only dumb team to give him that option. He was never that. We the only dumb organization. Yo, you got the keys, you the king. How you feel about being the king of New York? How you feel about being in Brooklyn? You saw his energy when he got asked that. He was like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying?" Mad nonchalant, like, bro, if
Yo,
you the
remember
star,
I
you
said
accept the
Jock
role.
Vaughn was trying to live vicariously through him because he wanted to make a role player into a star. He was
Exactly.
just
He
like,
knew
yo,
damn
if
well he
niggas would
wasn't
have
no
gave me them
star, bro.
shots, I would
Man,
have
the
did it.
people did that, man. The people did that. Y'all
He
people,
should have told the people,
y'all
yo,
named
that's
them.
not me.
Y'all named them Brooklyn Bridges out there. Y'all
Nah,
gave
niggas named him Brooklyn Bridges the first night he got traded before he even did
y'all
anything. Once
believed in
niggas
the
seen the
hype.
work on the court, it was different. But niggas gave him that night the first day he got traded. Honestly.
This is crazy. I sat here and watched this dude go hard games. You heard it, and he ain't like he said. I never said he went anywhere to be a number one option, but he damn sure wasn't the fourth option.
Yo,
Yo,
so
you
He
greasy,
sure he
so
definitely
wasn't the
greasy.
was.
Hold
fourth
on.
option on that Phoenix team? It was Booker. It was
Saints.
DeAndre,
Aiden,
DeAndre Ayton, and who else? It was somebody else than him.
You got
Robert.
Chris Paul,
Definitely
Booker,
CP3 was on
DeAndre
that list
Ayton.
too.
Yeah, CP3, then him. He was the fourth option. Exactly. What are you talking
CP3
about,
was
bro?
the point guard. That's it. He was not they top scorer over there.
All
No
right,
matter,
hold
he
on.
was still in terms of seniority. Like he was really the one. They brought CP3 there because he could close at that point in time. He could close games. They had a problem with pacing in the fourth quarter. The same problem we have in terms of fourth quarter where they couldn't close games. CP3 helped them do that. Like I mean, the Mikal was probably the fourth or third option over there. Not saying that you're wrong, but he was definitely the third option. He wasn't,
I
the
said
second
that. I
scorer after
said he
Book.
wasn't
Hold
no
Yeah,
on.
like
fourth.
Mikal was in
Hold
Kent's
on.
way,
Hold
man.
on. Hold
Nah,
on.
who?
Right. Hold on. So greasy. Let me defend my honor because I heard you call me out. So let me
I
just
called
say
you
what
out.
I.
I'm
Yeah,
a
I
couple of
know.
niggas
I
out.
know. I know. I know. But let me just say where I stand with that. For one, yeah, Jay's right. When he came here, they had KD playbook. He got to the midi more. He played under the 3 point line. To make a long story short, he played under the 3 point line, which KD does a lot, and that was for the 26 games. To put context to it, when the 82 game season happened, they didn't keep that playbook for him, and he played above the 3 point line a lot. Tried to do a lot of shot creation, a lot of one dribble pull up 3 pointers. You know what I mean? Not one dribble pull up middies, but one dribble pull up 3 pointers, and it wasn't working. Our offense looked bad, and for the most part, it was nasty work. And that being said, yeah, he was getting more shots than Cam Thomas at one point. So I agree with I think John he was saying that he didn't get Cam Thomas didn't get the same minutes. Cam Thomas is a way better scorer, even though the box score said that they average around the same amount of points. But case in point is I recapped every game, so greasy. So yeah, I might have had expectations because of the 28 games, but when the 82 games happened, I see they didn't keep that playbook. That was the main thing. He was playing above the 3 point line instead of below the 3 point line, and he wasn't good. He exerted all that
Hold on.
offense.
He wasn't
Hold
good.
on.
He wasn't good until Ben Simmons went out last year, or he wasn't good. Because I believe we was the best 3 point shooter team in the league, and him and Dinwiddie was leading in threes at a point. Like
Yeah, at a point, but
I
it's not
don't get it.
sustainable, bro. Hold on, that wasn't a sustainable office for us to be
No,
successful, bro.
that's when a
He
lot
he
of
he
guys start
abandoned the
switching up.
midi, bro. No, but what
That's
I'm
when the
saying is, right.
bro.
But
No,
again,
that's
it's
the
contention. It's like he don't get my loyalty because he like in a sense where I can't
no,
critique
no,
his
no,
game and say what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like,
no. I'm saying on the projector of seeing what I saw. He still last year when he was with us, he was still a number one option to going somewhere to be a. Yeah,
Under the
we
covering
all
up.
you could rewind the tape and hear all of us. Who I was just arguing who that was up there. That was Jay or
I
somebody. I
think
don't know.
that was John.
You feel
I
me?
don't.
Like it,
No, that was Joey BK. That was Joey
he
BK.
always was. He was. It was at a point where he was going crazy on Bridges, but in the beginning of that whole span, when we was up there and there was 8 games in, everybody was up there like, oh my God, I don't know. Dinwiddie's the best shooter, and Bridges is doing this, and come on, bro. And then after that, everybody switched on him after Ben went down and all these other players went down. That's when these guys start switching up. And
I
you
think you
heard,
mixing
I know what
people
I'm
up.
talking about. And that's
I think
when
you mixing people
bro.
up, bro.
Yeah. Hold
no,
on.
bro,
Because there's a
no,
lot
I
of
was
people
hit, bro,
talking and shit like that.
bro.
No,
So
it's a lot of
Breezy.
people talking. So one
I
person say
still
something,
been
one person
watching
say something, and you
every
be like,
day.
y'all niggas.
Hey yo, I still been watching. You a part of that. You was there. That's what I'm saying. You're a part of y'all niggas. You heard? Because
That's what I'm saying.
after Ben
But look,
Simmons and
you
them went
saying
down,
Yeah.
niggas switched up on
yeah,
Dinwiddie. I
nah.
didn't switch up
After
on Dinwiddie. I fuck with
hey yo,
Dinwiddie
let me tell
still.
you something.
Like
Let
I
me
fuck
tell you
with
something.
Dinwiddie more than Bridges
After
from the
Ben,
beginning.
look, after Ben Simmons went down, and
So
then,
you just saying shit.
bro, no, I never said nothing about you with Dinwiddie, bro. You not listening to me, bro. I just
Yeah.
said after that first when everybody was healthy, and this is what I said. Me and Leaf sat up here and we said it. If anybody on this team get injured, far as Ben Simmons or other players, like the people that matter, Ben Simmons, it was the stint where Ben Simmons and I think Clax went down, and we just went to shit. And that's when I seen everybody switching up, bro. You wasn't talking all this when it was the
Yo, bro.
first
So
weeks
you
in.
telling me,
I was,
you telling
and
me, you, oh, wait, no, all right,
you was
so
just
look,
getting
I'm gonna
back
ask
up
you one
here.
question to see if I could take you seriously. You saying you never heard me say that Cam Thomas should be starting over Mikal
I
Bridges?
never, bro. I never said that, bro. That's why
Answer that question. No, answer the
I
question. You never said it. That's what I'm asking you.
Cam Thomas was never. Mikel didn't
Have
take
I
his
ever
spot.
said that though? Because you
Mikel
keep saying
didn't
what I
take his
said
spot
and what I
though.
didn't say.
Mikel did
Have you
not take
ever
his
heard
spot
me
though,
say Cam Thomas should be starting over Mikal Bridges?
bro. We all sat
Because if
here.
you ain't heard that, you
We all
wasn't listening to me.
hold on, bro.
You wasn't
Nobody
listening to
said
me if you didn't hear
no,
that.
bro. Can you let me talk? They don't play the same position. First of all,
Bro, but they
everybody,
had him in the starting lineup. They didn't have him in the starting lineup.
bro.
If you
Nobody,
didn't hear me,
bro.
they
You trying to mix it up? I'm not playing favoritism towards no players right now, bro.
no, I
Like
was playing
no, towards
favoritism. That's what I'm trying to tell
Right.
you.
no, bro.
Jay had
Everybody
I'm
favoritism.
admitted
playing
that.
favoritism. It's not about what
Everybody
you saying.
admitted that
Because you
Cam.
saying I'm saying stuff that I didn't
Yo,
say.
everybody admitted that Cam Thomas should be a starter. Nobody never said Mikal should start over. Cam should be starting over Mikal. Everybody always said that they should have been in the same lineup with each other. You could go rewind the
But that's
tape,
what I'm
bro.
saying. We was complaining about Mikal from jump then.
No, we wasn't,
You see
bro.
Jeremiah Fair, bro? Yo,
No, how you was complaining about somebody that's he was actually doing good. Everybody was complaining how Cam Thomas wasn't getting the minutes that he deserved, and Mikal and Cam Johnson was
Because of
getting all.
him.
Greasy, you
That's
capping.
not their
Everybody here
fault.
was
Like he
was
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 the one
complaining
in the
about Mikal,
way.
bro. Don't do that.
That's not
Everybody
their
on here
fault.
was
Everybody
complaining
was
about Mikal,
complaining
bro.
about him not getting the minutes, but not starting over Mikal is crazy, bro. Nobody
We
was
cook
complaining
Mikal
about
all the
that,
time on this show, bro, for
We
years.
cook Mikal all the time on the show. Don't do that. Priest was the only
bro.
one
You
up here
wasn't
saying,
even
"Yo,
here,
y'all
bro.
wilding on Mikal."
You
Yes, I
wasn't
was
even
here.
here yet.
that's
Yes,
what
I
I told
was.
him. I said
Right,
that
right.
too.
That's
I
a
said
fact.
y'all
Because
was wild
Priest
on
was said,
Miguel
Hey yo,
and Big Priest. That's
hey
it.
yo.
Only me and Priest.
Big Priest was the only one up here saying, "Yo, y'all be wilding on Mikal. Y'all doing too much. Cam Thomas, y'all all of
That's
that."
facts, LM.
Priest was
And,
Priest was
and
saying that.
and Iceman too, but it was mostly Priest though.
that's a fact.
Right.
That
Priest
was
That's
was the
what I
only one.
tried to
Yo,
tell
that
y'all,
him.
was
y'all the Cam
after
Thomas.
everybody
Priest was
went.
saying, yo,
Like
y'all the
I
Cam
said,
Thomas
after
fan base.
everybody
Cam
went down,
Thomas can do no wrong in y'all eyes. He was saying all of that.
after everybody went down, that's when the Mikal saga begun. When all the other players went down,
That's not
that's when
true.
I know
We
what
was
I'm
begging
talking
for
about,
Cam
bro.
to
I was
start.
here,
We was
and
begging
bro,
for
you
Cam to start
came.
in the beginning of the season,
Hey,
bro.
bro, you that's talking. You came way after at the end, bro. Like
No, I
real
did
talk,
not.
bro.
Yo,
Bro,
I
all
don't know
I'm
what
right,
to tell you.
Breezy.
Wow.
Come on,
He
bro. I'm
wild.
up here,
all
bro.
right.
You the reason
I'm
why I
done.
got. You the reason
Hold
why I
on.
Yo,
stopped coming on a
I sat here.
podcast,
I came up here. I sat here.
bro.
Since the
You
beginning
sat
of the
up here
season,
and said
I
Austin
sat up
Thompson
here
was a point guard.
hold on. Breezy covered every game last season. I sat up here and we came
That's
up here
fact.
and he covered every game. I came up here every single
Bro,
game, bro.
you was not up here for every game last season. You know how?
Yes, I was.
Let me tell you
Yes, I
something.
was.
Cause Breezy hit me up in the inbox and asking me about people like you on the cast, bro. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
What?
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 Yeah.
I got the facts.
What are you
Cause
talking
Yeah,
about?
bro,
I could
you
vouch that.
came later
Hold on.
on when more people started coming on the podcast, bro. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Man, LM been
Hold
here for
on.
a while, but I've been on here for a while too. So
Right.
bro.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me say this.
I'm
Let me say this,
lost.
because y'all, since y'all mentioned me
Come on
in
now,
the
I know what
poll,
I'm talking about, bro. Cause we
right? Hold on. Let me just bring you up to speed. For one, LM doesn't only do content on my page. He do content, and for a while I thought LM was LBL, so you might be confusing it the same way I did. But
No.
I'll say this. LBL, I can remember LBL. I can remember a lot of these. Well, just speaking of who you talking about, LM. Yeah, he's been on the panel for a minute, and yeah, man, I follow him too on Twitter. Now that being said, far as what we was talking about, what we was disagreeing on, Mikal Bridges. Like I said,
Yeah.
I was. This is what I was saying about Mikal Bridges. I said that Mikal Bridges abandoned the playbook that KD had, and they taking more threes than 2 pointers. Now, have I asked Greasy about different panelists about this and that? Yeah. Do I remember exactly what I said? No. But I always try to see what culmination is good between who's on the panel, like a rotation. You know, I'm moderating, so I'll be, you know what I'm saying, trying to see, you know, who fits the panel, basically. So
no.
yeah, I
And
came to some
what I
greasy.
was
I'm not
talking
saying
about,
it's about LM specifically. I don't remember saying anything specifically about LM though. But also, yeah, no, McCall, bro. I remember I recap every game. So yeah, how he started in this season and what I was seeing game after game after. Since I'm recapping every game, I'm calling it like I see it. So I might have said something in the beginning of the season, but that don't mean his game was consistent. Like the game you mentioned about him versus
Facts.
Trey Young.
Atlanta.
Trey, when he played Trey Young, bro, he gave up 40 something points too.
Breezy.
He
His
You
might have
best
didn't do
scored
this,
40
bro.
points.
You went into this into that season that when we started off good, you went in there saying Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges was going to be the best
It'll be a
duo in
top
the
10
league.
duo.
Come, bro.
Yeah, bro, I
Yeah, but
was
But then he
Whoa,
wrong.
came on
chill,
here
yeah,
chill,
and
but
I
that
was,
chill,
exposed
also
some
hold on,
niggas
I
chill,
was
wrong
wrong.
too.
chill. I'm not,
Hold
I'm
on.
not
Do
talking
Nets fans
about that.
forgive me for my
No,
sins?
I'm
Hold on,
not
I
talking.
for
I'm
my
not.
wrongdoings.
Chill,
You're
Hold on,
talking.
I already
chill.
apologized for this, man. This is like
No, no,
double
no, chill.
jeopardy.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. But what
All
I'm
right.
saying is when I'm up here talking to Jay, bro, when niggas was live, what I'm saying is certain conversations that people up here for, they wasn't up there when me, Breezy, and Jay was up there talking. I'm talking about when you first coming from Facebook. What I'm saying is all the way leading up to a certain point, after Mikal was showing what he was doing,
Hold on,
nobody
Greasy.
was
So,
playing.
so Greasy. To be fair, to give niggas grace, like we was up here when McKellen. I think last year when McKellen Cam Thomas, I think against that, I think it was the Milwaukee game. McKell dropped like 30 something, and then Cam dropped 41. Niggas was up here saying, "Yo, it's not McKell and Cam Johnson that's the duo. It's Cam Thomas and McKell that could be the duo." Niggas was
That's
up
what
here
I'm.
saying that. So,
This is
you
what
know
I'm
what I'm saying. So
saying.
I'm not gonna say like. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, Breezy had to take saying, yo, Cam Johnson and Mikal might be the top duo in the East, which he was wrong about. But when we saw Cam starting with Mikal, I remember niggas on here saying, yo, they should be the duo. Like they should Cam Thomas should start,
That's all
and
I'm
they both
saying.
should. You know what I'm
And now
saying?
some niggas is acting like they never said that, and it was always about Cam Thomas starting over
we
Mikal.
we
This is
we
crazy,
not
bro. I was
saying
up there.
that. We not
No,
saying that. Just like
I
hold
never
on,
said
but
I wanted Cam Thomas to come off the bench just
no,
because I
no,
wanted them to be a top 10 duo. I never said that.
No,
It's not the
I
same
never
thing.
said
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I never
Oh, all
said
right.
that. What I'm saying is, until we saw that Mikal wasn't that guy, it wasn't no, it wasn't crazy backlash on him. When they made him the number one guy, and we start seeing the shit he was doing, fucking with the Knicks and motherfucking wearing they sneaker colors and shit like that, motherfucking. That's when motherfuckers
Bro.
start saying like,
I
"Yo, I
hold
don't
on.
like, I don't."
To be
So
to be fair,
greasy. So greasy.
Mikal
The
checked out
night
around the
of the
second half of the
trade,
season.
the nigga sat in the Barclays and said, "Oh yeah, you know I love playing in New York. You know Madison Square
No,
Garden
that's a
in the
fact.
Barclays." I shitted on him right there. Right there, that stream that night. I said, "This guy, who the fuck is that? We just trade this nigga to the Knicks
can I
now."
say something though? It's kind of misleading though, because everybody was excited for Mikel after those 27-28
Word.
games, that small sample size. So yes, we were excited, but as
Bro,
time went
we
along
still
and the
had a
next season
losing
came,
record. That's what I
But
said then. We
Nah,
still had a losing
ass
record
though is crazy,
with.
bro. Like,
no,
But
but
you
what
Bro,
I'm
can
you
you
saying
can
because
is,
only
you
say
trying to
that
sit here and
after
say
the
I was
fact. You
bigging this
can't say
kid
that
up.
before the fact. You got
not
to say that the
it
losing
was,
record thing. You
bro.
got to
It was
say
at a
after they
point where
lose.
everybody was looking at that nigga like, all right, he did this last season, and in that first 8 to 10 games, bro, we was number one on fast breaks, number three in threes. We had number three in rebounds. Everybody was on some shit like, hold on, like we looking at
We was
something.
bad.
When Ben Simmons went
We
down
had
and
a losing record still.
bro, we was
Like, and we
500. What
had
are you talking about?
and we was like crazy. We was crazy above. No, I'm talking about the losing record with them. Like it was like 13 and 17 or some shit like that
It
with
was
that
13
group.
and 15.
Like
It was 28 games, 13 and 15.
yeah,
the
like
only
Okay.
reason
it
we
was
made
still
the
like
playoffs
even
is
with
because
all his
Kyrie and
efforts
KD
where
had us so
y'all
far
saying it
ahead.
looked good, it was still in a losing
Nah,
record.
we ain't talking about the playoffs. We talking about last year. We talking about last year.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is I just was
We looked
skeptical
horrible.
about Boy from jump. And it like I don't see
Oh,
how
I never
people can
wanted him
be
to be the number one option, but as a player though, I just think it's different from being a number one option and then you have to go
no,
to be a
I get
third or
what you're
fourth.
saying. He's not as bad as people is saying that he is. But the thing is, you were put in the position to be a number one option and you failed bad. So you're gonna
Thank
get
you.
talked about.
Thank you, Jay.
Not
Facts.
only that, I don't even think he was never like I don't see like yes, here he was meant to be the number one
I don't
option.
even think he
But
did bad,
even
bro.
He wasn't
E-
number
But
one in
even, but
Phoenix.
even, but, e- but
Right.
what I'm saying is, even when he was drafted, like you didn't look at Mikel and think, "Yo, he's a number,
Number
like
one.
Oh
he's a
no, that's
guy that your offense." He was never
No,
that.
He
yeah,
So
but
when he
never
came here,
never
that's why I
was.
was confused.
You
He
you
never
didn't
was.
think that, but Marks and them brought him here because they thought he had potential to be a number one option. He was the
But Joey, they
centerpiece
also
around the
had no
KD
choice
trade.
because right. So they
That's
also had
true,
no choice because
but
when
look, but
KD, you trade KD off, you this is the only guy you got from the trade. Yeah,
that's
you gotta center it around him.
That's true, but when he was in Phoenix, like So Greasy said, and Booker was out and he was leading the team, he kind of tricked niggas a little bit. So you see that small sample size, and you might like, hey, this we might get something with
Everything
this guy
everything
if we put
everything
him in
he
the number
Hold
one
done.
on.
option.
Yeah, hold on. Let's get in. Let's go to Scott. Scott and PC join the panel. Shout out to Scott and LM. We gonna go to LM for sure. Scott.
Y'all remember, yo, bro. Damn, my
What?
fault. I just keep remembering shit because he keep telling me I was saying shit good about this nigga. Y'all remember when we had 2 games against the Cleveland Cavaliers back to back, and I said I tell y'all what this team is with them 2 games, and we lost both of them. They cooked us because of Mikal. And yo, bro,
Yeah.
Everything
Nah, I remember he couldn't really guard no like the fastest, smaller guards that I thought he
no,
would
he
lock
can't.
up. He
No.
couldn't
he
guard
was
them or
getting
nothing like
cooked,
that.
bro, and he was
But
supposed to be the defensive guy.
right. But all right. So Scott, just give us a quick commercial, then just kind of let us know. Do you feel like this team is better without Macau this year?
Yeah, you can reach me at Apartment Gamer and more on YouTube, and I'm also on Twitter, Apartment Gamer One. Um, First of all, Mikhail was never supposed to be a number one option. He never was when he came out of college. He always was like a, you know,
I'm
high
trying to
level
figure out who
backup.
said that though.
High level backup. That's what he was. Simple as that. When he came here, he stayed true to what he was.
So do you think that we a better team without him?
Of course, he didn't want to be here.
So
He really didn't want to be here.
can I say
Okay.
this though? Can I say that? I don't want, I just want to say this real quick, Scott. Yes, that's what he was brought, what we thought he was supposed to be coming out of college. What I'm saying is, Mikel played good enough in Phoenix to make a name for himself. Just
Yeah,
like So Greasy said, when Booker and them went out, he stepped up, he did his thing. So, based off that potential, teams are going to give him an opportunity, a bigger role, based off of what they seen in the
yeah,
league,
and he
based off of
didn't
what they
do it.
seen him do.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't.
Right.
Everything was short. 28 games. I mean, you can't really judge that in a season that he's going to maintain that. When the full season came, he didn't. He couldn't do it.
Facts.
The nigga still averaged 20 and 20 something. You talking about he couldn't do it?
Yeah, but that's all he. I mean, he wasn't really an
Still was doing
impact
the same
player. He
thing.
in
He
fourth
He
averaged.
was
quarter
giving he was giving
He
up
was
more
doing the
points
They
than he
just
same
was
talk,
thing.
scoring, bro.
right.
they
He
talking
was
about
He
doing the
wasn't
scoring
an
same
average.
thing.
impact player. He
Let
wasn't.
me say this too, Breezy.
Them
So
twenty
you
some
want
points
somebody to
was
And I'm
be
glad Breezy said
empty.
that real quick.
so you
So
want somebody to be
Mikal,
the number one
it's
scorer
hold
and the
on,
number
Breezy.
one defender. It's crazy.
That's the thing that
No.
disappointed me too, right? Because we
Mm-mm.
heard about his defense and how much of a lockdown defender he was. He got to Brooklyn. I seen Terry Rozier cook him.
Harry
I
Rozier, that's
see.
the one that was just in my
I
Right,
head.
see. Hold
right.
on, Jay.
First
Anthony
of all,
Jay,
Terry
Simon.
hold
Rozier
on, real
cooked
quick.
the
I'm
whole
about to
team
land the
that
plane.
game in
Anthony
Memphis.
Hold on,
Simon.
real quick. I got one more. I seen Anthony Simons cook him. These
Yeah.
ain't prime time players in the league. Yes, they're good, but they ain't the creme de la creme. He was getting cooked by an average to a little bit above average players. He's not him. He couldn't even
Bro,
do it on the defensive
bro,
end.
bro.
Stop it.
Every team you name, he cooked the whole team. What are you talking about?
Ooh, Mikal?
Terry
Oh,
Terry
Mikal.
Rozier. That game he cooked the
Oh
whole team.
man,
What are you talking
he
about?
supposed
Nah,
to
but
be
That was
our
Mikal
best
supposed
was
to
his
be.
lockdown
primary
Hold
defender on
on.
the
defender.
perimeter.
But
Right.
isn't
Bro,
Mikal supposed to be the leader and the
bro,
lockdown defender?
bro.
Isn't he the one that's supposed to pick up the number one assignment? Am I
Was he our
bugging?
point guard? Was
Right.
he our point guard? So Terry Rozier,
Matter.
He was a two guard.
The point
bro,
guard don't just be guarding the point
bro,
guard. It'd be the
he was
best
Right.
defender
guarding.
guarding the guy.
Mikel was the number one option, guarding the best players and switching up all game. What are y'all talking about, bro?
Getting
Everybody
cooked.
play.
Bro,
First of
hold up.
all,
Did we
Yeah.
never
And
Hold
he
get
on.
was
back?
Hold on,
failing
Leaf.
at he was failing
Hold
at
on.
that.
Hold on. Hold
Did
on.
we never get back to Mikal,
Bridges?
bro?
No, no, no.
Like he was doing that
So
stuff, but he wasn't
listen, listen,
succeeding though.
listen. We tried to all back down so greasy about defending McCall. He kept swinging, man. He
Yeah,
he
I ain't
he.
mad at
They
him. I mean, he got
like
his opinion, but
yeah, yeah. Again, we're not going to change his mind
I
on that.
wish I
Again,
wish Leaf was up here because he was up here for
No,
some
no,
of y'all
I'm up
saying.
here now.
First,
uh,
I Leaf, Leaf.
hold on. We got to get to PT, man. Hold on, y'all.
Nah,
Uh,
now when somebody was here that actually
nah,
know.
nah. Go ahead. Matter of fact, y'all, you and Leaf get into it about
Hey Leaf, hey
Mikal
Leaf.
Bridges,
What's
even
up?
though he not a Brooklyn Nets player. But go ahead.
Yo,
What
now
Yo,
happened? What
yo,
happened? Nah, nah, nah. What
let me
happened,
get
SO?
hold on a second. Let me get my
no, all
thing
right,
off
talk,
about him,
talk.
and then y'all go ahead and destroy each other.
yo,
PT, bro. Come on,
Pause.
bro.
Pause.
I
But
We
That's
doing?
continue.
crazy. Right,
listen.
that's crazy.
Come on
I've
now,
been a
bro. It's a
part.
family show.
Right.
I've been a part of Nets Twitter since the last year in New Jersey.
okay.
We've been talking this team for a long fucking time. I remember when niggas was scared to talk back to Knicks fans. I swear to God, in the early days, motherfucking Nets fans were scared
In
to
'09?
talk.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm from Jersey City. Never been scared.
I'm
Bro,
telling
hold up. In '09,
I'm
niggas,
not listen, I'm
wait.
not talking
Time out,
about
time out,
Jersey
time
City.
out.
I'm talking about Nets Twitter.
Wait.
Twitter.
Yeah, he
Hold
said,
on,
hold on, let him finish.
Twitter.
Let him finish his take. Let him finish his take.
Yo, I, I you can ask Jay from BK. He's one of the few that was there back then. And I was tired of Nets Twitter, and I found another channel which was seemed to be a Knicks channel that had this young man, Big Fan Breezy, on it. I heard him defending the Nets, and I was shocked because a lot of times people until Kyrie, KD, and everybody came in, nobody was outwardly saying they were a Nets fan like that. It was not on YouTube, and I started following. I did not speak on the podcast until I made I came on the podcast and made the argument that you have to follow you got to go through the process. You made the trade already. You got to see if Mikal and Ben and Cam could put it together and be something. You don't have to tank right away. You don't. Let's see what this team is, and that was the back and forth. That was the argument until it was revealed. I will tell you when my reveal of Mikal Bridges not being the guy happened.
The epiphany.
The epiphany happened exactly. He did a video with her. Was it her or was it SZA? One of the two.
It was
She
HER.
he did a video with her, and
I
her
don't
Yeah,
like
was
where this is
Aha
going,
moment.
bro. I don't
her
like
yeah.
where this is
Nah,
going.
it's making sense. Go ahead, keep
Now
connecting the
let him cook.
dots.
her
Let him cook. Let him
Connect the
cook.
dots. Keep
her
going. Keep going.
her was basically trying to let the dim-witted non-superstar know, like, yo, you're my favorite player. He didn't know what to do. I knew he wasn't a number
Mm,
one from there. I knew he wasn't that
mm,
dude from there. How you got
Yeah.
her
All
in
right.
your gym? You got her in your gym. It says Brooklyn on your shirt. It says Brooklyn on the wall. It's the view of New York City. And you couldn't close that deal? You're my
Pod.
favorite player?
Pod, because
Why
he don't exuberate that kind of confidence.
he
That's why.
Yeah,
don't?
he
He's
don't.
like,
Yeah, he don't
I'm
exuberate that at
that
all, bro. I ain't
that
gonna lie.
Bruh.
That shit is swagless, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
hey, that moment I looked at that dude and I was like, yo, that's not a number one. That's not an alpha.
Nah,
Like
from the her video is mad funny though, Pa.
The
I ain't
her
gonna hold you.
video
Like
That
that's
is
when
was
you
funny, but
the
that's
her
the
realize.
video.
aha
The
moment.
her video, bro,
yo,
was
yo,
I was kind of
I was
ashamed to have that nigga on my team, bro. At that
son,
like
Yeah,
at
that's
that
just, that was
moment.
bad, man.
But
That shit was
but
Yeah.
bad,
son,
listen,
yo.
before
the
before
team
you
is
finish
Nah, it
this
was
steady.
shit,
nasty
bro.
work on Twitter when Shorty was
I'm
telling
just
him don't ask her on a date on Twitter. I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
Asia Wilson, I
On
think it
Twitter,
was.
she popped the balloon in the DMs and everything, bro. Like that
Yeah,
shit was crazy.
yeah.
But
Asia
finish your
Wilson
shit, bro, so I
disrespected
could
him.
just shut this shit down, bro. Please.
Shut what down, man? You ain't shut shit down, man.
I'm shutting down this whole conversation, man, with one quote. Go
Talk
ahead.
about Bridges.
Yeah,
look.
hold on,
My
hold
my
on.
Well,
my
well,
This
my
is
point
hilarious,
is
so
man.
Greasy had
Go
wanted
this
ahead,
you to
PT.
channel has
corroborate
been
what he
Hey
was
yo, hey
saying.
yo, Leaf.
Okay.
When you was up here, right, and we
Uh,
came into last season, right, and they
yeah.
went on that, and was winning those games, and we was number one in fast breaks, number three in threes, and we had all these rebounds and shit, right? Warren, I believe, wasn't you the only person still mad about these players on that team, bro?
I was.
Right? Wasn't Breezy, Jay, wasn't all of them talking about how they don't know what this might be special, all this extra shit, and then after didn't we say, yo, this me and you the only ones that said this shit. If the main players go down like Ben Simmons, which we knew, I thought he was gonna be an all-star. Motherfucking he goes down and then Clax go
Look how
down.
that panned out.
We said if any of those players go down, the season goes to shit. Those two players went down. What niggas do on Mikal?
A whole bunch of everything. Like because I remember it was games where Mikal was going double overtime with Atlanta and he closed, bro. And it was games early on in the season, bro, like with dumbass Jock Vaughn didn't know when and where to play Cam Thomas. But Mikal played pretty okay for the beginning portion of the season, bro. It was just towards the middle and the end that a lot of people had a problem with.
Niggas was
Bruh,
giving
That's all I'm
Mikal
saying.
props for the
bruh,
Atlanta game
That's
though.
all I'm saying.
bruh. Hold
That's
on,
all I'm
hold on.
saying.
What?
But no, no,
Listen,
I
That's
listen,
all
gave
I'm
listen.
I
Hold
saying.
gave
on,
him
whoa, whoa, whoa.
hold on, I
Hold on,
gave
hold
him
on. Let me
props
say
for
this. Let
that.
me say this. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. Again, I visually seen him lose like just morale of wanting to be here, bro. Cause I would watch the post game interviews too, and I would hear how he was talk, bro. He looked like he just did not want to be here.
Nobody
You
wanted to
know what
play
I
for
mean?
Jock Vaughn,
Ain't
bro.
ain't no ain't nobody debating that. But
Nah,
only
but
thing
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying
say,
is he hold on. You want to make it seem like I was so I'm supposed to be pro
No, you was
Macau.
in love with them niggas, Breezy. You was up there talking about,
Nah.
bro.
you was talking that duo, you was
Yo,
talking that
yo,
duo shit. Yes you was, nigga. We got the footage. We got the footage, nigga. Don't laugh
Hold
You
at
did
me.
on.
you
No,
did
no,
say
We
no,
they was
no.
got the
gonna be a top
footage.
Nah.
duo.
We
No,
got
no,
You
the
no.
definitely
First,
did
footage.
say
no,
that.
no, no.
We
First and
got the
foremost,
footage.
nah, no. First
The
and
footage is
foremost,
on my page too,
bro,
nigga. We got the
bro,
footage, bro.
bro. First and foremost,
come
y'all
on,
ain't
yo,
gotta,
like, yo,
bro.
I
Y'all,
hear
bro.
what you saying about
Can y'all
Mikal,
stop
bro.
over talking me, bro? For one, I never disagreed that y'all had the footage. I never said that I didn't say that, and I apologize to the Nets fans. Then, like
There's
now, I'm
footage
gonna
of that too.
apologize. Right, exactly. So again, don't make it seem like. that was what I said in those
No,
26 games,
I'm not making
bro.
it seem like it was just you. I want the
Bro,
other
no,
people
no,
to
no, no,
man
no,
up.
no. Bro, what I'm saying, no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I recap every game. So the content is going to be contingent based on what I see. And respectfully, he did not live up to the standards that he played in those 26 games. So I
That is a
called it like
fact.
I see it.
He
That's
was
it,
not
bro. I called it
consistent
like I
at
see it.
all. Is it safe
Listen,
to say
listen.
it
The
was more
only, the
bad
only
than good?
person, the only person that didn't believe in them niggas right away was Jay, bro. Like he called it. He was just like, no, I ain't putting stock in these niggas,
Yo,
man. Like,
but he just said I was the number
But that's what
one
we
believing
were
these
saying.
niggas.
We
nah,
said that
nah, nah.
already,
Jay,
Leaf.
Jay wasn't on board with that. The only person that was doing that top 10 duo shit, and them niggas could be two of the best in the league, bro. Like, is Breezy, bro. That was the only person that was doing that shit. Everybody, when he did it, bro, I was shaking my head, and I ain't want to rebuttal at all. And I'm just like, oh
Oh,
my
all
god,
right
But
then.
and
nigga.
then
Oh, all right
again,
then.
Nah, but
All
oh,
right then. My
hold
bad,
on,
Jay.
hold
All
on.
right then. My bad,
Breezy took
Jay.
it.
Right,
Breezy
right.
took it back though. He
It's
took it
all good.
back.
It's all
So
good.
Right, y'all make it seem like I said that the entire
He took
season,
it back
bro.
after 41 games, nigga. That's
Hell
crazy.
no,
It took that nigga
hell no,
41 games to take that shit back. He
bro.
didn't take that
That
shit
shit,
back until February when he figured when he knew we wasn't making the playoffs. That's when
nope,
because the
nope,
whole
nope.
time
That's
Cam
a no. Stop talking for
the
me,
whole time
please.
Cam Thomas wasn't
No,
getting minutes,
no, no.
and he lying because I
No,
got the shit on my
no,
page too.
bro. Like I said, with the very first game of the season, they didn't start Cam Thomas, and I said right then and there, ain't nobody in that lineup good enough for Cam Thomas to be coming off the bench.
But you still was calling
Bro, did
Cam
I
Thomas.
see what I'm
You still
saying?
was calling them a
Cam
duo,
Thomas
bro.
came off
Bro,
the bench and put
no,
up
bro,
36,
You
bro.
still
Like
bro,
was calling them a
bro,
duo, bro.
Right.
At that
bro,
time.
listen. As much as y'all saying that, look at the stats of that very first game. Cam Thomas came and outscored Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. He had 36 off of the bench. Right
yeah,
then and there,
he
I
did.
said, I right then and there, I said,
Yo,
listen,
hold
can
up.
I
So
finish? Can
breezy.
I hold on?
My
Let me
fault.
finish.
Go.
Right then and there, I said the reason why they can't be a top 10, not then I ain't say right then and there, but the reason why they couldn't be a top 10 duo is because they didn't have a facilitator that could get them the ball. Dinwiddie passes was wild lazy, and for the most part, it just
Nah,
was
Dinwiddie was
ugly
wilding at the
basketball,
beginning
They
bro.
of the
had
season.
Ben. They had
It
Ben
was
for the
ugly.
first 15
Hold on,
games.
hold on. It was ugly
that nigga was
basketball
throwing alley
because
oops to the
hold on.
crowd.
Listen, and then I said that to giving them credit before they played, and then what I see was that both of them weren't shot creators. They couldn't create their own offense above the 3 point line, and y'all all know that Jock Vaughn wanted them to play above the 3 point line. So, like I said, I called it
Yeah.
like I said. They were. It was easy to see they were in a top 10
They
duo
didn't
in the
really
first 10 games of the season, bro.
they didn't really
No,
have
no,
a
no,
they didn't
no.
have
He
a
not.
point guard.
You know how I know
You
he
They
fibbing,
wilding
didn't
bro?
right now.
Because
they
Cam
didn't
Thomas
really
was
have a point
not
guard.
not. No, 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 no. Let me tell you why I know he fibbing, bro. Because Cam Thomas went down in game 6 and then come back to game 18. And during that time, bro, somehow, some way, we developed a 13-10 record. And shit got ugly after that damn
West
West
Coast.
Coast road trip,
But
bro.
no,
But
but
Like,
me
listen,
saying that,
No,
but me saying they're a top 10 duo is two different things, bro.
the Phoenix game was what when Claxton shot that three was what made us 13-10. I think Cam was playing that game, so he came
no,
back
no, no.
earlier
We
than
was
uh,
thirteen
expected.
ten before that. What made us 13-10 was the Atlanta game where Mikal hit the game winner, and then I think we beat the shit out of Orlando, and then we went on the road trip or one of them teams. I one of them teams. Once we went on the road trip, bro, the first team we played was Sacramento. We got destroyed. And then the second game
how
we
was
played
that?
Phoenix. Then the second game we played Phoenix, we won. Then we lost to Utah. THT was killing us. I never forget that game. And
I'm
then it
not
was
gonna
another.
lie. I
And
was
then it
at
was
that
another
Right,
game.
Orlando game you was
right. So
talking
that's
about.
what I'm
And then
saying.
Mikal
and then
scored
So hold
Cam
on,
32
hold
in
Cam
on,
the
hold on,
fourth
came
hold on,
quarter.
back.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
Cam
hold on,
Thomas.
hold on.
Hold on. Let me finish this.
No,
Cam
because
Thomas came back.
y'all can't play stains on my jacket. You trying to tell me I
Nah.
defended
I'm not.
Mikal
Nah.
Bridges?
I'm being
Hold on,
true.
hold on, no, no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
putting
oh, no,
stains
no,
on
no,
his jacket. I'm being.
no.
Hold
Yes,
on.
y'all is.
I'm
Yes.
being very accurate with what I'm
No,
saying
no,
here.
no,
Hold
no, no,
on.
no, no. Hold on. So
I'm
you
being
saying I was? So
very
no, no. Let me.
accurate, and
No,
you
no, no.
know
No,
I
I'm
am.
asking you a question. No, you're not. Hold on. All right, now answer this question if you're being so accurate. You trying to tell me I defended Mikal Bridges after he couldn't guard telling Tucker, whatever the hell his name is?
You defend, bruh. You
I defended
defended.
him after he kicked guard. Horton Tucker. You
You
serious?
wait, no. You didn't defend him after that. You defended him.
Exactly. So what you
No, no,
saying?
no,
That's
no,
what I'm
no, no.
saying.
I'm talking about on our way to 13-10. This is before the road trip. This is before that 5-game road trip when shit went left. Remind you, Cam Thomas came back in game 3 of that road trip and they played them wrong, my nigga. He went scoreless for 3 straight games and his minutes was getting fucked with, bro. And everybody up in here knew it. So I didn't give no call to that. I didn't give no call to that at all, bro. Like that road trip messed us up. Before
Yeah,
that
it,
road,
it
Belief,
wasn't just
let
that.
me
belief, and he's
wait. Let
right.
me finish. Let me finish
He,
this. Let me finish this. Before that road trip happened, Mikal hit a game winner on Atlanta, and he scored 40 something points, bro, on Orlando. We beat the shit out of them niggas by 20 something. Tell me I'm lying.
And we beat Miami
They
too in that.
they
I think
spanked
in
us in
that.
the
I
second
was
half
at
of
that
his
game. He
thing.
had 24 in the first quarter.
He
Bro,
had
we talking
24
about
in the first
23
quarter.
games out of 82 at max. You talking 23 games out of 82
yeah,
at
but
max.
the team
Right.
is dysfunctional, man.
That's what I
The
said. I
team
So
said
But
hold
the
on,
that
hold
thing,
on,
the
hold
but
on, hold
but
on.
Breezy,
Hold on, hold
the
on,
thing
hold
I'm
on, hold on,
saying,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So what I'm saying is, listen, what I'm saying is he didn't even clear the 28 games in the last part of the season. The last part of the season was 28 games. This game's after this, it was 23 games. So he didn't even clear the 28 games. Case in point is, without that KD playbook, that offense wasn't sustainable for him to
nah,
score 26 and a half points per game, bro.
yeah.
so they
Jock
been
Vaughn fucked
changing
us
but
their
over.
Breezy, the
offense.
main thing about we
But it
wasn't
was
just
Jock
complaining
Vaughn that was
about,
fucking that up, bro. It
but
wasn't him.
we wasn't just complaining about
He was
Mikal
Thank, Leaf.
disappointed.
being, but
Thank you, Leaf.
we was also
Jock
complaining about
Vaughn was
Mikal
fucking up.
getting the last second shots. Like I remember that Golden State game
Right. Yup.
when Cam dropped 41 and we could have tied it, and Mikal went for that layup and he missed, and everybody was on here saying, "Yo,
That's true.
why did Mikal get the last shot? Cam
I ain't
had
gonna lie,
41
Cam
points."
Cam
That's true.
Johnson was getting last second shots too,
That's
bro. Like
true.
I'm
That's true.
the shit that was getting drawn up, the shit that was getting drawn
That's
up at the
true.
tail end of the game, bro. You absolutely right. Cam Johnson getting wide open jumpers and missing them at the
And
tail end of the game. I was not cool with that at all.
who you think called up his number at the end of the game? Jock
Jock
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Right. That's why I said they are a
Because he wanted to make a role
team.
player into a star.
Jock Vaughn fucked us over.
But
Simple as
I'm
that.
saying
I'm
I'm
not
saying there's
blaming that
games where
all on
Cam was on
Mikal, bro.
fire and
Like
on point,
I'm
and they
not
would give it to
because
Mikal for the last shot.
but I'm not blaming that all on Mikal because in the Nets jersey, Mikal, I still stand to this shit to this day. Mikal played his best basketball in the Nets jersey. He ain't averaged 20 nowhere else.
Lies.
He
What
didn't
do you
average
mean by
Lies.
20.
that?
He didn't average 20
Lies.
points nowhere
Hold on,
else.
hold on, hold
That's
on. Let
that's
me
the
say
first
this.
He
Let
thing
me
he
say
got the
never
this.
green
he
light.
wasn't
Hold
shooting
on, hold
50,
on.
40, 90 nowhere else, bro. But in Nets
He
jersey, bro.
wasn't playing that many shot attempts up neither. So hold
Nah.
on. My point is this: anytime you get a player on the second show of a rivals podcast is on there talking whatever he talking about, yeah, you not mentally tapped in. And again, he could physically be there for the 82 games, but mentally, don't you're not going to sell me that line of bullshit, bro. He wasn't mentally tapped in for 82 games. Maybe
No, he
physically,
wasn't
but not
mentally tapped in
82.
for 82 games. But guess what? There's no other place, bro, that he has been where he averaged more points, better field goal percentage, better 3-point percentage, better free throw percentage. There's no other place in his career where he done that but a Nets jersey. That is facts.
Yeah.
So what?
That's
So
because
what?
he had the green light.
You could, bro, like, and you can say the same for D'Lo, and you can say the same for Karis LeVert. All of them niggas put on when they was in these
But
jerseys.
Okay, but again, like I said,
I'm
listen,
not
listen.
bashing niggas,
At
bro.
that,
If they somewhere
I'm
else,
not
that's
bashing him,
fine,
bro.
bro. Fuck them. But
Nah,
when
I'm
they was
not. I'm
here,
no.
they balled, bro.
Nah, not
Not
really. He
bad.
wasn't really balling, bro. He really wasn't
He
Bad.
balling.
wasn't
He
balling
had
enough
to
for
be
your
balling.
standards, my
He
nigga.
had
But
to
he
be
balled.
balling for you to call him a duo, bro. This shit is wild, bro.
Bro,
Like,
I called him a duel because of the 26 game,
no,
28
bro. Hey,
games
yo,
before
Breezy
Breezy,
is
that.
optimistic, man.
we can't sit
Yeah.
here like them first few games. You wasn't saying that. Oh, they still good
If
duo,
you
but
add them 23 games,
Bro,
that's 51 games.
they
you
wasn't
always
locking
said,
nobody up, bro. They was trying
you
to be shot creators instead of defenders and
bro,
then
you
scorers, bro.
always said Cam Thomas after those first few games. You always said Cam Thomas was you think Cam Thomas and Mikal should be a duo. Once you seen them first like 10 games, bro.
It
Once you
was 4 games. It was
once you
four.
bro, I was up here, bro.
It was 4 games. It wasn't 10, bro.
Yo,
Like, it was like four or
It was
five.
4 games because Cam Thomas got injured after game 6, and he was averaging 20 something points at that time, and then when he came back on the road trip, bro, that's when he messed his minutes up.
but I still ain't hear
Everything
you
was
say
Jock
nothing
Vaughn's
bad
fault,
about
bro. At the
Mikal
end of
until
the
later
day,
on.
bro, like I'm not going with this, bro. Like
Yeah,
Jock Vaughn screwed
But
that
telling you.
team around.
I'm
to be
telling you, it
fair,
was dysfunction.
Mikhail checked out around like the second half of the season. To be
Yeah,
honest,
he
once the
showed
second
up.
half
Yeah,
checked in, he checked out.
yeah,
After the
he
Bucks
wanted out.
game.
He wanted out.
Yeah,
You know.
Because Jock
exactly.
Vaughn didn't know what the hell he was doing, bro.
And he
Like
was
I like
saying it. He was like,
let's
yo,
let's remind ourselves. Didn't Jordy get the head coaching job while Mikal was still here before we made that trade for the 5 picks?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No,
Hold on.
no.
That was the
Look
next
at
thing.
Zaddy
Jordy
going
got that
Right,
crazy.
job
right,
2 days after
right.
our season was over.
Right. Hold on. That's the next thing I wanted to say. Like,
No, he
I
was
don't,
here.
I don't. Hold on. Let me say this. I don't really care about what he did or didn't do. It's over with. And as far as the 5 picks,
Showed
thank
up.
you, gracias in
Thank you.
Spanish. You know what I'm
Thank you for the
saying?
5 picks.
Like,
Right.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You could go over there, eat Chipotle with Josh Hart, do
Yeah,
whatever
do
it
your
is that you
thing.
want to do.
Do
You
your
know what I
thing.
mean? But
Go to
we
Lower
gonna be
East
over here
Side.
I
playing
know one of
basketball.
them
We gonna
five
be over
picks
here
better turn
hooping.
into something, bro, like us,
I
bro.
understand your ego, Breezy. You feel me? And niggas don't like being wrong. You feel me? You
Bro,
want
I was
that.
wrong. I was
You
wrong,
feel?
bro.
I understand. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how you viewed him as a player to a certain point. You wasn't calling him as. You wasn't saying he was trash until like the middle of the season, bro.
But
And
did
that's
you hear how
like,
I critiqued his game,
like,
Chico
like,
Greasy?
Yo,
Did you hear?
he had to
Did you hear
show his
how I?
ass for him to call him ass.
bro, he
He
wasn't
had to
even
show it.
as still. He was getting the ball ran through him, and he was letting it be. He was
He
letting
was
it
But
be.
getting the
Greasy,
ball
you
stripped
can't to
from
be.
him at
But
Bro,
half
Greasy,
court. That's what he
he
was
Greasy,
was
doing.
letting it be
you can't
known he went
you
on.
can't call somebody trash in like the second game of the season. Or you do got to give it like some time. So
Sometimes, yeah,
you know what
you
I'm
do.
saying.
You have
You
Bro,
to.
so
he went
I'm not gonna
in.
blame Breezy for that when he gave it.
We
And Breezy
all
used to
know
always,
Breezy like to
but
jump off
Breezy.
the top rope, bro.
No,
Come
but
on,
Lee
man.
Yo,
Breezy was saying to here, yo, he not mad at the Nets for giving him an opportunity. He used to always say that on here.
that's
He
not
wasn't
my
mad for
point.
giving him an
That's not my
opportunity.
point. My
Right,
point.
he ain't gonna never get to I'm number one option again for no other
Hey,
franchise.
yo,
And again,
the
No,
only
hold
that's
on,
it.
so
He's
greasy,
done.
it's over, bro.
so
It's
greasy.
over.
No, no,
That's
no,
not
no.
even
But
my point. Y'all not
right,
getting
right,
my
right. But
point.
no, but
We
let me get to it.
understand.
Let
We
me
My
get.
understand.
point is only saying niggas wasn't saying he was ass until like mid season when
Bro,
That's
listen,
what we
but
saying.
listen.
How can you call someone trash at the second game? You
he
can't do
wasn't
that.
even
Right.
You got to give
trash
him
though.
time.
Because you
Right,
watched
right,
him and
but
see
no,
what.
listen.
Listen,
What I'm trying to say is what I was saying was if he kept KD playbook, he's gonna play great. He
Bro,
never
you keep
and
quoting
help,
this
bro.
KD playbook shit.
Yes,
He said
so
he
yes,
said the
Greasy,
first season that
bro.
he said the reason why he started playing better is because they switched the plays that first season that he came there. He
But
said
that
the
was a lie. He never
bro,
averaged 26.5 for the Nets
bro, you
again.
not you going to this is what came out his mouth. He said my first 2 weeks there, they was giving me pin downs off the free throw like I was KD. He said he had to go to Jock Vaughn and tell him to draw up different plays. He started
He
playing
was
better for
wrong
him.
for that. No, he
I
wasn't.
just don't
You talking about
Well,
this.
understand.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I
Hold
saw
on.
him,
Hold on. Let me say what I'm saying. Just so you, because you keep saying trash. Let me be specific. When he tries to create offense above the 3 point line, he's trash. He can't
Very
dribble.
trash.
He getting the ball stolen. Cookies. It's gonna be
He can't play
deflections.
make.
He can't come off of the screen and
he's not,
roll to the
not a
midi.
dribble.
He doing that fake ass pump fake
He not a
turnaround spin
playmaker.
fake that look like a fake ass
He's a better
fade
playmaker
away.
than Cam Thomas.
Hold on. We're not going to do that. We're not going to cause pandemonium on the panel. We're not going to do that.
That's real
Hold on.
shit though.
Hold on. So what I'm saying is, when he plays under the 3 point line, when he plays under the 3 point line, he can get to the pick and roll, but he never did it. So all of the strengths that he had playing under the 3 point line, he never doing it. And when he asked Jock Warren to change that 3 point, the playbook, he did, and he gave him a bunch of plays above the 3 point line, and that shit didn't work for him, bro. He was taking more 3 pointers than 2 pointers. I never liked Mikal Bridges for that. He said KD was his favorite player, but went away from the mid-range shot. Once he did that, I dislike Mikal Bridges' basketball game.
Jody
That's
made
what I'm
them.
saying to you.
Jody wanted 53s, and he was giving about 30 to that nigga. No,
Yeah, that
not
was
Joe, not
terrible.
Jock Vaughn. That wasn't his fault. He never been a player that just sits out and shoot at the 3-point line all game. They was asking for that.
You know what?
That's true.
He never was
He
a
was
he
shooting it
never
though.
showed me. Mikhail never showed me he was a killer. You know, like Cam showed me he's a killer. He don't show me that he's a killer.
He
Fourth,
said,
I think he just. I
fourth
think he
come
just neutral.
around,
I think
That
he just
wasn't
neutral.
that
right?
Scott,
wasn't
you
my
He
talking
just
about
point.
don't have
Mikal?
that
Because he's
killer in
soft.
him.
That just wasn't
Because
my
he's
Scott, you
point,
talking
though.
about
soft.
Mikal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not a killer. He never
He's
was.
soft.
He's not. But at the same time, I will say this, bro. Like, if I'm not mistaken, that 13-10 record that we had was the last good record that we had, bro. Like, still to this day, it was over a year ago, bro.
Niggas just like, yo, we making the
It was over
playoffs,
a year
yo,
ago, and
yo, we beat the
I would
Suns,
like to
yo.
thank the host of this channel who wants to win games and don't really want to go for that tanking shit, bro. Would appreciate that, but apparently he fucking don't. So
I ain't
so
gonna
we
I
could.
lie,
can't
but
really, I
leave.
don't
But I
appreciate.
ain't
Whoa,
gonna
whoa,
lie. When we was
whoa, whoa,
13-10,
whoa.
niggas was
Hold
like,
on, hold
yo,
on,
we
hold on, hold
supposed to
on,
celebrate
hold
it.
on. I
Well,
can't tolerate no subs. What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say?
I would like to think that 13-10, bro, that 13-10 record, bro. You would have showed some gratitude towards it, bro. But it don't mean nothing to you now that the nigga is gone and now that the nigga, he's checked out at half the season and he mentally checked out. He was slapping high fives with them niggas on the Knicks and he did all of that shit that you said he did, bro. Like we all saw it. But at the
No,
same time,
he
I
did.
will. But he
No,
did
no,
all,
no. Hold on, hold on.
and I'm not
Nah,
going back and forth with you about that. He did all
nah.
that shit
But
that
hold
you
on.
said he did.
But what I'm saying
But
is
that 13
for
and 10 record was the last time, bro. We was 3 games over 500. The last time.
so. What do you mean show gratitude? What do you
I would think
mean
for
gratitude?
somebody
How
who
much
would want
gratitude?
this team to win, bro.
no,
I thought you would have showed
no,
Well,
no.
that
I
was
gratitude.
wouldn't
only a
show him
season
nothing
ago,
but
man.
Hold
disrespect
on,
because
hold on.
ever since he came on this team, he brought nothing but doom, gloom, and despair. From the moment he was traded to this team, it has
Hey,
been nothing but a series of unfortunate events that have already. Yo,
He
we
had his
will not.
But
opportunity to
Jay,
do
to
Yo,
be
you
fair,
something.
keep
when it was,
asking me
but
to show him some respect, but I will decline.
But
but
he had
Jay,
his
Jay, to be fair,
opportunity.
when it was 13-10, niggas was coming up here and we all was
He had
like,
his
we.
he had his opportunity to show.
I will
Right,
He
decline.
had his
hold on.
opportunity.
Right. So again, like I said, again, we only entertaining this because so greasy stirring the pot. At the end of the day, I really feel like Mikal Bridges. He came here and to speak it to the 13-10 record, bro. It was a good record when it was, and again, a lot of that was contributed to Cam Thomas and what he was doing, far
Cam
as
Thomas only
making
played 5 games, bro.
Mikel,
bro.
Mikal
Mikel did
wasn't
lead to Cam
finished, man.
starting though, because once Mikel,
He
Oh,
only played five
because
games.
what,
Don't do that.
but
Mikal
Don't
was
once,
try to
but
get
still
once,
on
Cam
his
but
Thomas
once
to
own, bro.
assist.
bro,
Mikel did, Mikel did lead to Cam
and why you
starting
out
though. I will say that.
and again, as much as you want to say 13-10, just add those numbers up, bro. You talking about 23 out of 82 games. How much, and y'all keep saying I gave him to the middle of the season. Hold
Mikel,
on, remember Cam Johnson started the season hurt, bro. It was
Mikel,
critical.
Yeah.
Bro, what I'm saying is
Black
again,
started the
yeah,
season hurt too.
but again, y'all
He
not
was
talking
hurt.
about Clack, so y'all talking about Macau.
But I'm
And I'm
just
saying,
letting you know the
but
full
no,
story though.
bro, you got some of that shit is not accurate, especially when you're speaking on my name.
oh,
Again,
okay.
first off, again, how much am I saying they a duo when we started the season when Cam Johnson was hurt at the start of the season? So right away, I was talking about Cam Thomas and Macau because that's what we seen. So again, when it was time for McCall and Cam Johnson to be a duo, when Cam Johnson came back from injury,
You
then we seen
navigated
what it
to
was.
Cam Thomas and
Then
Mikel.
we,
That's what you did, nigga.
bro, we seen what it was, and at the end of the day, it was less than 23 games because Cam Johnson was hurt for some of those 23 games. So my point is, as much as y'all think that I'm not going to take away the credit that I'm trying to give a player before the start of the season. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna hype them up in a big way. If they can't match that, that ain't on me as a fan, as a big fan. I did my job. You know what I'm saying? Now the fact that they didn't meet that, I ain't stick with them. Like, nah, y'all ain't never say don't. You ain't never hear me say don't trade Mikal Bridges. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never hear me say, oh, I'm so brokenhearted that he not on a team. Nah, he going, and I think we did better not having him on the team. I think Jalen Wilson getting minutes, Zaire Williams getting
Um,
minutes, Jalen Wilson getting minutes, Zaire Williams getting minutes. And that's a good thing. You know, I
Yeah.
read
those are
Trendon
some
Watford
dark
is
times.
At least
Trendon
they're
Watford is
hungry.
Trendon Watford is back.
At
Trent
least they're
That's a good
hungry.
thing.
like
At
dog
least
That's
they
shit.
that was
hungry.
another player that played early on in some of the minutes in some of them games
Them
because
guys are
Ben was
hungry,
actually
man.
playing backs to backs all the way up until he ran into Giannis and Giannis shoulder leaned him to death, bro, and then he was out
Facts.
made for basically the
Shoulder
rest of the
lean.
lean. So my thing I stay contingent, bro, on the fact, bro, like in that 13-10 record, bro, like that team, bro, wasn't nowhere near better than the team that we looking at right now, and they still was three games over 500.
Man, that shit was a fluke, Leaf. Come on, my
Come
nigga.
Yeah,
on,
I mean, call
man.
it what
It
you
was
want,
not a
bro. But
Come
we
fluke.
on,
beat some
man.
quality teams in that setting. We mopped the floor with Orlando, bro, twice.
And them niggas killed us in the second half of the season, bro.
Yo, I think we
Yeah,
lost.
it
We
don't
still
We
lost
matter
faced
if
them in the
against
second
you
half of the
Orlando.
season.
you
They murdered
13
us,
and
bro.
10.
And this is what I was
That's not
saying.
no
These
good big
teams early
big up
on
number.
in the season, it's
That's too
niggas, they
early.
just trying to
That's
get a
too
glimpse
early.
of the teams and how they work. Once the second half shows up,
Scott,
they
Scotty,
putting
Scotty,
belt
I,
That's
to
too
Scotty,
early,
nothing.
I,
man.
you know,
That's
Scotty,
too
I agree
early.
with you, bro. 13-10 is way too early. But with that roster that was assembled and that dumbass fucking head coach, bro, that we had, bro, 13
I
and
agree
10
with you
is
with the
damn
coach.
near impressive, bro. It's
I
damn
agree.
goddamn impressive. And
Well,
for a
he
nigga that
ran
was
that
scared,
shit right in
and
the
for a
tank.
nigga that was scared to death of HER, bro, that was damn near
You know
impressive.
where he failed at? You have a natural born scorer who wants to be a killer. He should have incorporated him more often.
That nigga was weird towards Cam, man.
He was
He
very
should have
weird
We
towards
incorporated
saw the
Cam.
him
agenda,
way
The
bro.
whole
more.
coaching staff was weird towards Cam
And the
Thomas,
way
bro.
Now
and the
Ollie,
reason why you looking at the Nets now
Ali
different
was the
is
only person that saw what Jordy Fernandez is seeing right now.
and the
He's the
with the
reason
only
belt,
person that
and
saw that.
when we put the belt to ass against OKC when we bust their ass, niggas was saying, "Yo, shout out to Ollie. He was the one that came up with the game
I
plan."
Yeah,
remember
I
that
Like
remember.
shit.
niggas
I
was
remember
saying
that.
that.
Yep,
So
yeah,
that's true.
that's when
sure
I
I
was
enough.
like,
Yep.
remember that.
"Who the fuck is Ollie the nigga really that we trying to, you know what I'm saying? Should put this team
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I remember
should
that.
be
no,
the coach of the
Ali
team."
was the only
Yeah.
person that could talk some sense into Jock Vaughn, old beanhead ass, and get him to realize what he had on the bench the entire time and what he decided to sit on the bench the entire time. Everybody wanted to blame the front office. To a T, I wanted to blame them too because we all seen whatchamacallit come downstairs during that Spurs game that we played against San Antonio, and then Cam Thomas went on the bench, and then Cam Johnson got the last shot. So we all knew what happened there. And you saw it too, LM, bro. Like that was a game that you
Nah,
watched
you right.
personally. So so
Yeah,
my
you right.
so the reality, it was a lot of bad it was a lot of bad mixtures in the pot last year. It was a
Shit.
way too many bad mixtures in the pot. And it
Yep,
shouldn't have even been
sure
near
enough.
the kitchen, realistically, bro.
like
Like
that,
because
like
Sure
that
enough.
Yeah.
Dallas, like that
I
Dallas
agree
game.
with you with that.
But to so greasy point, I was just saying that yeah, he's right. I guess he's talking about y'all should have kept the same energy in the beginning of the season, which I understand, but you can't call a nigga trash after
No,
just
I'm
two
not. I'm
games. You
not
gotta
talking
give it some
about. I'm not talking about keeping the same energy. What I'm saying is the same people that are saying that he's trash with the Knicks right now. They don't understand that it's hard from going from a number one option to damn near a fourth option, bro. That should no player wants to be.
he was a
All
fourth
Yeah,
option here.
yeah, no,
I
no,
He
think
was
but
he was a
He
third and
was a
fourth
fourth
option in
but
the
option.
wait,
NBA.
how do
right,
we know
right,
he
right, right,
how do
right,
we
right,
know he
right,
don't
right,
want to
right,
be
He
the
right,
fourth
ran from the
option
number
though?
one
right,
option. He
right,
ran
right,
from that
right, right,
responsibility.
right,
How
right,
do we
right,
know
right.
he
So
Yo,
hold
don't
on,
want to
hold
be
on.
the
Yo,
fourth
the
option?
team
Hello,
went
hold on,
down when
right. So greasy. Hold on. LM. I mean, Joey already addressed this with so greasy. He already spoke to this. If y'all watched the start of the podcast,
yeah, I already told
Joey's
you.
Joey was basically saying that, and I think I agree with Joey with that. I think that's what Mikal Bridges wanted. He never wanted that pressure, and
No,
then a lot of fans would
I
defend him,
agree.
saying,
He
"How do you
always
expect him
he
to
was the
play
first person
top-notch
to
defense
speak
if he
up
the number
for
one option on
he
offense?"
was the
And
first person
so
to speak
that's
up for Cam, bro. He was the first person to go on air and always say, "Look, I feel like it's better when I'm not the number one person out there scoring." He
I
went
No,
on
totally
you're right.
agree.
I just
he
said
I
that. I said,
totally
yo,
bro,
Mikal
agree.
was the reason why Cam started. That's a fact.
he went up there and said it. He's like, it's a little easier when
I
Cam's out
totally
there.
agree with
That's
Come
you.
a
on, bro.
fact. I
I know
he's right.
exactly what
He's
I'm
right.
talking
He's
about.
right. He's right.
I
Something no
He the
totally
He's
agree
right.
alpha
with
in
you.
the
He didn't
histories
want
of
it.
alphas has
He didn't
ever
want
said.
that.
Yo, that game, Mikal called
he
out Vaughn, and he
but
called
it
out
ain't
all
no
them niggas and
problem
was
with
like, yo,
But you
I
see what
need
I'm
somebody to
saying?
start
The
with
best shit,
alongside me.
the best shit Mikel did for us was not on the court. It was him saying something like that and him getting traded and getting us 5 first round
You
picks.
got a
That's the
point
Right.
best.
there.
hey yo,
No.
didn't we make
You
it?
Listen,
got a
We made
point
it to
we
the
there.
play-in?
traded Mikel and nobody was
Did we
mad.
make it to the play-in?
That
Nah,
that should tell
No,
you
it.
everything.
We ain't do the play-in last year. No,
No.
nah,
No,
hell, we
no.
missed that shit.
we
We
got
missed it
close.
by
It.
like
We
No,
two
missed it.
games or
we
something.
got
No.
About two
close though.
games,
We got
yeah.
close, didn't
But
we?
hold on, but
Yeah,
Greasy,
but
my
we
thing
missed
is,
it because of him.
my
He a
thing is,
get
you ain't,
close nigga,
especially
not a
when we faced.
closer.
My thing is Greasy, especially
I
when we
never
faced the
said he
Knicks.
was the bro. I
You
You
never
wasn't
said he
feeling
was
no
the
sucker.
type of.
closer,
Well,
bro.
hold on, Greasy, you wasn't feeling no type of way,
No, I'm
like
telling you why we don't like him.
even the little things that he was doing when we faced the Knicks last season, and then he came in the post
Bro,
game
I
and
was
he
the
was like,
main one up here complaining,
"Yo."
bro. I was up here
Yo, he
complaining.
sabotaged us.
That's not what I'm saying,
Nah,
bro.
but I was like, he was talking,
I
yo, the lights was too bright. Like, there was way too many Knicks fans there. We should have
Nah,
had
no,
yo,
more
he
just
like
was
that
didn't
shit
want
was.
bro.
the
I
You,
went to
he
the
attention.
would lose
game.
and then go over
I
there and
went to
hug
the
every one
game.
of them niggas, yo.
I went to the game and watched him miss free throws against the Knicks,
Yeah, I
bro.
was there too.
That's not
I
what
was
I'm
there
saying,
too.
bro. All I was saying was
that's
that
painful.
all I'm saying is
A
they could
dude that
say he
shot ninety
they could
percent free
say
throws.
he ass, but if he out of rhythm and he used to getting what him and Cam was shooting damn near 20, 30 shots a game last year, damn near.
But he didn't want it though. That's the
No,
point that
no,
I'm
you're not
making.
listening, bro.
He
He
was
don't
making
no
12.
bro, no player wants to when he left Phoenix, bro, he was still going up there to get 19 points damn near, bro. In the playoffs, playing in the finals. You don't want to go, oh, then you go to Brooklyn, they like, oh, you're a number one option. This is what we gonna do to you, and then we trade you off, and now you gotta be
But
forced to
so
miss time.
greasy,
It depends
he
on
a
the
roll,
player though. Some
bro. So
players are
greasy,
but
up
he
to the
a
nigga,
roll.
challenge.
It was
they
a
was
Hold
it
they
on,
was
was
a
hold
And
on,
expect
role
hold
some
niggas
players
was
players are
that
expecting
not.
stay
on,
in the
Mikal to
hold
way
on,
he going back
It's
and
hold on, hold
forth.
on,
They
everybody.
was
hold on.
expecting Mikal to get us one against Philly though. I ain't
Right,
gonna
hold on,
lie.
Everybody's
Adam,
a role
Adam.
player
Right.
after your
So
superstar.
greasy. Let me
Everybody's a role player.
Right, but that's what I'm saying about that is that part of being a role player is accepting the fact that your role might change. You know, on one team you might have a more important role than the next role. Even veterans have a role, like Haslam
Hmm.
and even Vince Carter in his later part of the career. His role was to be like, a veteran to the young guys. You know what I'm saying? Groom them to be the best they can be. And I'm saying that to say that he at one time was the number two option on the Nets, or maybe the first option on the Nets. You know what I mean? But case in point is, his role might have been different from when he was on the Toronto Raptors, where he was the sure one option. So that player is always going to have different roles, and if he can't adapt as a professional, then like I said, at the short of it
Man,
is we won a trade. That's what I'm saying. We
Sure enough.
won that
Somebody,
trade, bro.
yes, they owe us
They
money.
say we
Fuck
didn't, bro.
that.
But I'm not calling him. I can't say he ass, bro.
But do you think the Nets won
I
a
don't think
trade though?
he's. I don't
Of
think he's.
course, bro. He
He's
said
I
I'm
don't
my
ass.
think
killer.
he's ass, but he
He's
ain't no killer.
no, I think he's
Who
ass. I
said he
think
was the killer, bro? I
I
never
think
said.
yo,
I think
yo,
that
you gotta realize that different people call people ass for different
Oh
degrees of
yeah,
Never
yeah, for
said
assness.
different
You know what I
Yeah,
reasons.
mean?
Yeah,
I
Like
don't
yeah.
think
everybody got
I
different.
don't think he's trash, but I don't think like to Scott. I don't think he a killer. Like
He
you
ain't
know
got
what I'm
that
I
saying.
in
He
never
don't
said.
him.
got that
He don't
thing.
Like
want
he
that. He don't want
trash, but
that.
he
He
ain't
don't want
blunt
that
guts
fire.
trash.
He
Like
don't want that
he's
fire.
not
He
the
don't.
worst.
He don't. He
there's
don't
plenty
have it
of
in
there's
Not
him.
plenty of
him.
role players in this league that
Not
when the
him.
lights are on, they play well. Like I gotta give that Josh Hart dude credit, man.
Well, he
I,
plays hard.
I hate him. He's one of my least favorite players. I hate the way he plays, but the value he gives the a team, he's a role player. He's a definite role player. He's
Yeah,
not beyond
sure
any
enough.
kind of superstar. But
So Josh Hart is
you
better
gotta
than
give him
Mikel.
credit. You gotta give Josh Hart credit. He's like
Yes,
the heart and
yes,
He
Josh
soul of
Hart
this
is
contributes
better
team.
than
more to
Mikel.
winning.
Y'all niggas
He
is
contributes
tweaking.
more to
Yes,
winning
Josh
than
Hart,
Y'all
Mikal.
niggas
Josh
is
Hart
Yes,
is
he
tweaking,
yes,
does.
man.
better.
Hold on, hold on,
No,
hold
Josh
on,
Hart
hold on.
is
No, 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 no,
Josh
no,
Hart
in
is
no.
the
better than
finals,
Mikal.
Hold
he
on, hold
lost.
on, hold on, hold on,
Man,
y'all.
man,
Hold on,
y'all
hold
tweaking.
on, hold on, hold on. I can't believe
Mikal is balling without Devin Booker. What are you
hold
talking
on,
about?
hold on. We still talking about the Knicks. This is crazy. Hold on, Josh Hart and it's Josh. I'm asking the chat. Joseph Lopez, Blaze Pizzeria, Beeman Boy 81. Beeman Boy 81 is actually a Knicks fan, and everybody else in the chat that's Nets fans. So I apologize for this question, but anybody who want to answer this question, Josh Hart, who's better, Josh Hart or Mikal Bridges? I'm saying Josh Hart is better. How the panel feel?
Don't just
I'm
do
not
that.
going.
Don't
Oh wait,
just do
let me.
that, Breezy.
Let me go quick. Let me go quick. I don't think like in a one-on-one game. I think Mikal Bridges will beat Josh Hart in a one-on-one game, but I think Josh Hart contributes way more to winning basketball than Mikal does.
So why has
I can dig that.
finals?
Ask any Nick fan which one would they could they stand losing more to an injury.
Them
Ask
niggas
any
would trade
Nick
Mikal
fan.
in a
Uh,
heartbeat if they meant they could keep Hart, bro.
So
Look, look, Beeman Boy 81 is a Knicks fan. He said Josh has more hustle. So
Yeah, he do.
That's a
Josh
fact.
does have more
That's a
hustle.
fact.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
fact.
that is a fact. I mean, I'm
That
not
why
is a
wasn't
Can
denying
I
that.
say
fact.
this?
But
Can
I
I say
think
so
this?
why
like
wasn't
that,
he never
that
first team
And a better
the
basketball
yeah,
moral,
Joey
IQ.
the
BK.
moral, the
Yep. Go
moral
ahead,
of
Joey
this whole
BK.
story is that we robbed, bro. We robbed for 5 picks. Now, what who we get out of them
Yeah.
really don't matter, bro, because we traded Mikel
Uh,
weak ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
we no, those picks
Yo,
gonna
Oh,
matter.
he
Hold
if
on,
you
he
let
can
Joey.
he
get if
Hold
somehow
on.
some way they get 2 picks for Cam Johnson, the KD trade is the greatest trade ever in the world.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Seriously,
yeah. No,
Yeah,
no, for
if they
sure.
get that off, that'd be
you
crazy.
you get you get
Yeah.
2 first rounders for Cam Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
You can't listen. I kill Sean Marks every single day, all the time. But if he gets 2 more picks out of Cam Johnson, and if he even gets one for DFS, adding 3, they'll still have 16 picks after this draft.
Yeah.
That's yo.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah,
is
no,
crazy.
hold on, we're gonna see it. So we're gonna see about it. Shout to PT, apartment gamers. Shout to Scott. Shout to Leaf. Shout to Joey, BK. We're gonna go to Joey BK. What was your question, bro?
No, I was just going to answer the Josh Hart Mikal comparison. Yeah, Mikal is more skillful than Josh Hart, but we gotta be basketball fans and realize that even though that's the truth, Josh Hart leaves more of an imprint on the basketball game than Mikal does,
Yeah.
regardless of the
Sure enough,
fact. You
do.
know what I mean?
Sure enough,
So
do.
when Josh Hart plays basketball, even if he doesn't score a lot of points, he puts his fingerprints on the game. He leaves his imprint on the game. He's out there hustling, rebounding, playing defense, doing all the dirty shit. So
Yep.
that's just the difference right there.
Yep.
They're two
Yeah,
different
Just
type
a
of
better
players.
baller. He's a baller.
yeah. All right. So I'm gonna close out soon. Just almost a 3 hour stream, man. Shout out to everybody on the panel. What I will say is just thinking about what a championship roster is supposed to look like. The how to get there. You do it without a point guard that know how to facilitate. You could keep Shake Milton in there. That could be the tank commander right there. Um.
Yo, Breezy, real quick. Put up Joseph
Uh,
Lopez last comment. I was saying the same thing to yo. So Breezy. Put his last. No, not the one before that. The one before that. That's it.
Oh, okay. Okay. He said Macau can create. Joseph Lopez in the comments said Macau can't create a shot to save his life. He gets blocked by rim on a consistent basis. He's a role player. That's what he is.
so
Getting
Josh Hart
five
is a role.
first round picks for a role player is a crime.
So
yes, you
Josh
ain't
Hart is
lying.
not. I'm
And
not
I'm
saying nothing
collecting
about the
too.
picks or nothing. So Josh Hart is not a role player that just started playing good the last year and a half.
No,
Does
he was playing good
does
before.
he, does
No,
Josh?
he was playing good in New
Hold
Orleans.
on,
He been
Yes,
playing
he
But
was.
not to
and with
this
the
hold on,
level
Lakers.
though. Not to
No,
this
hold on.
no.
level.
Y'all talking
But he
about
didn't get
all
the
this.
minutes like he
Y'all
getting
talking
now.
about all this hustle play shit. He's never healthy. This is his first year and a half that he's been good, and people just on his bandwagon. Mikel, first defense all team, which Josh Hart never got.
That's
Uh,
true.
he never scored more points than Mikel. You talk about impact, yo. I don't understand what people be saying about basketball, bro. Like it's
I
clearly
mean, because it's a
that's
thing
the
called
reason why.
tangibles and it's a thing called intangibles.
Bro,
That's
they
Yo,
what we're
the
never
talking
Knicks
no,
about.
it's
fans
a
would
thing
lose
called
their
look at
shit
it
if
from
they
college.
traded him.
They
They
never
I
even
don't
put
I
him
don't
over him
none
in
of that shit
college.
matters. See that's why professional players be getting mad when fans and critics be talking, because none of that shit matters at the end of the day. You could ask every man on this panel who's ever watched that particular Knicks team play. They will tell you that Josh Hart is way more important than Mikal Bridges, and that if they lost,
That's a
if they
fact.
they would lose their shit if they traded Josh Hart. They rather trade
No, that
DiVincenzo,
wasn't what they
who was
said.
their number one 3-point
Y'all just
shooter,
I
said
don't
what
know why
than
we
trade.
having a Knicks
y'all just
conversation right
no.
now.
They said y'all
Right,
just
I'm trying to close out. I'm not gonna
we
close out with the Knicks. I promise you.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
because
Breezy, yo,
me
Breezy,
and PG got to straighten
we
something
could
out, bro.
switch the
Like,
whole
yo,
thing
Breezy. Let
up,
me,
even though
yo,
y'all
Breezy.
asked
I want to
us
give
what
you
we
the
said.
Cooper flag and prospects update, because I was watching all those
Okay.
games tonight too.
what's the update?
Well,
That we not getting them?
well, yeah, we not getting them, but yo, Cooper, yo, I feel like there's a group of people trying to like uh down Ace Bailey because he has 17 and yo, Cooper Flag tonight had 9 points, and that's not even like the first time. And it's not because he's not getting the ball. He still had played the most minutes tonight.
What
He
did he
he
do defensively?
he they It doesn't matter because he's playing. They played Seattle. They played a really soft.
Seattle.
Yeah, they played a really
Small
bad
school.
college team.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this was more like an exhibition game, but his shot, he can't get any shot that he wants, and it's becoming clear that he's a power forward. But the
There's
same people who was killing
Ace.
Ace Bailey for having that, it wasn't even an off game. It's just he was playing a team that had more seniors, had played together longer, and physically he's not as physically developed as Dylan Harper is. Dylan Harper is a brick house. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude gets wherever he wants on the basketball court. He's probably, even as a freshman, one of the strongest dudes on the court, naturally strong. Um,
Yeah, at the point guard position, I think Dylan Harper is probably the most physically ready for the league. However, like I think we up here got to know that wherever Dylan Harper goes, he's not going to be guarded by point guards in the NBA, bro. Because you know they switch, they throw wings and shit on you
oh yeah,
in the
Yeah,
NBA.
yeah,
So
I
yeah.
just think him and Cam Thomas together would just be incredible. Like that backcourt would
I mean,
be.
too bad everybody in our Twitter chat don't think it's going to happen, bro. Like I mean, it is
It
what
don't
it
Why?
look.
is.
It
Why?
don't
They
look. And if
still
Jordy keeps being
they
Jordy,
still they still in striking distance of being at the bottom.
Like I
Jordy got
said,
to
bro.
see the
Like
bigger picture. Jordy
like
got to
like
see the
like
bigger picture.
They still in
listen,
striking
it's
distance.
I don't even think it's up to Jordy, bro. It's up to the front office, bro. Jordy gonna coach, bro. Like he's a first time
Yeah,
I
head
know how to
coach.
make a
yeah,
loss comic. Like I
yeah.
forgot we even lost tonight after all this arguing about Mikal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we lost.
Because we
I
Nigga
definitely
forgot
said
we
I
got
lost.
forgot we
smacked.
even
We
lost tonight after all
We got
this.
we
smacked
still in
too. I
striking
forgot.
Nigga, we
distance.
got destroyed, nigga. We got
Right.
destroyed by these niggas the first time we played them.
And
That's okay.
and and
It's
let me just
okay.
say this
And
thing because
that's
I didn't
okay.
get a
Yeah, and
chance to
I'm loving
comment.
every minute of it.
It's
I
I
didn't get a
okay.
said,
chance to comment on the
as a
game
Nets
itself.
fan, bruh,
Yo,
listen,
Lee.
I need to say this to all of y'all, bruh. As Nets fans, y'all niggas gotta be aware that we can play every fucking side. If we win, bruh, I get to talk shit. If we lose, bruh, we supposed to be taking any damn way. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but
in striking
bigger
distance.
bigger than that, I think we should have looked at that Orlando team as an example of how to rebuild. It took them longer. Don't get me wrong; they were in purgatory a
And
long
saying
time.
that,
But they attacked the draft. They knew they wanted Paolo. They got him. They got the dude that they wanted. They built around him. They
They
added
actually
some.
wanted Jabari, bruh, but I'm asleep though. Go ahead.
Well, that's what they said, but they picked him first. You know what I'm saying? They had the choice
They
and they
picked Paolo
chose.
with
they
their
could have
eyes
picked.
closed, my nigga. I ain't gonna
They
Yeah,
lie
could
to
have
you,
picked
bro.
whoever they
yeah.
wanted.
They exactly. They had the choice. They could have Jabari could have been in Orlando, but they took Powell, rightfully so, and they've built the team around that. Like we don't have that. We don't have. We may have our Wagner's type of players, and I don't even think we have
I
that
don't
yet.
even think they built their team yet. They only had Paolo for what 2 years, bro. Like, what did they really do? What changes
But
did they
that,
really
but
make to the
that's
roster?
that's the key. That's what I'm watching all these college games for is finding that one dude. If we had to find one dude in this draft, and it might not be top three, if we that unlocks the rest of the team and makes us a player, a competitive team, that's what we should be looking for. We should be on our full tank. We don't need Cooper. That's another thing. Like if we get Cooper, fine. He's gonna be a
The
great
only
player.
player that I like, PT. Be honest with you, bro. I ain't need to watch that much. The only player that's really gonna unlock the rest of this team, bro, as of right now that I've seen is Igor. That's it.
Yo,
Di-
Well,
Diego is the one too. Like that's the thing. If you could get one of those guys, that's why you tank. If there was only one guy, you don't, the tank is not gonna work. It's gonna be hard. You got to get lucky for the tanking to work. But the Nets not only could get two picks,
yeah,
and
it's
I don't,
working out.
you
It's
know what I'm
working
saying?
Igor,
out.
Igor, Igor can unlock the rest of this team
It's
because
working
we
out. The
talking about
Bucks,
somebody. We talking about somebody that could play that could make plays for everybody else out of three different levels on the court.
the
I
Bucks moved up.
that
We're gonna get that pick because they're gonna be above 5 in the draft. If they
mhm.
make the playoffs, they'll be in the bottom of the playoff. You know thing.
That's called a 20 over.
Hold
That's
We
on.
called a
need them
We're
to
20th
gonna
beat
pick,
get that
Uh,
bro.
Atlanta.
pick. We're gonna
hold
That's
on,
get
hold
called
that
a
on, hold
first
on.
20th
round
kick.
pick.
That's called a 20th pick, Scotty, bro. That don't
Hold
mean
on,
No, I
hold
don't
that's
on.
think
something
they'd
that
be
we already have.
20th. I
Hold
don't
on,
think
hold on.
so.
I
The
just want to
West
tell
has
Dame
got a better record than us.
you forgiven. You forgiven, Dame. He said my phone down, my bad for the
The
Bridges
West
shit.
is way
We
better.
forgive you, man. You good, man. You good, man.
The West is
Go,
way
go
better
ahead, yeah.
than the East right now as far as records
As
concerned.
far as records go, man, but we
Yeah,
don't
but
give
it's
about the West,
based
man,
on the
because
whole
we done
league.
beat
It's
them
not based
niggas.
on the East and West. It's
Yeah,
based on the whole league.
yeah, it's crazy that the Nets are 5-2 in
That's
the
why
West.
Atlanta got the first pick is because it's based on the whole league. They got in the playoffs and they still got the
Jordy,
first pick.
Jordy know how to coach against West Coast teams, man.
Yeah, but
He
they
got the
still we
Yeah.
the thing we don't play
That's
them a
true. He
lot.
Look
was
where he
over in
came from. He
Sacramento
came
You
with
from
know,
Denver
Sacramento. That's why he know
you
how to beat them
and
niggas.
right,
Denver.
right. You know what it is too. You know what we was winning at too is that transition defense.
Yeah, yeah.
If and that's basically a lot of the West Coast offense is scoring easy off of that transition offense, that running gun. You see, they trying to stop and pop for the 3-pointer. Look at how many points. Look at the
So
scores
what you
just
saying?
around the
Jordy don't
league.
know how to beat top East teams, bro?
No, you
man.
said that.
We not
What
we
I
are
said.
bad against the
What
East. We like
what I
3-10 against the
right.
East, 3-7, some shit.
Right, far
Bad.
as style again, it just adds to the conversation. It's Jordy's style of play. He was in the Western Conference for the amount of time he was
Sure
there,
enough.
so you know the offenses and defenses. He learned more of the game on that side because you play East teams twice, you play West teams like 4 times, especially if they're in your division. So yeah, I imagine he can combat West teams, which contributes to him one day getting us to the Eastern Conference Finals, winning going to the finals and beating that West team, whoever it is. Now, I'm
Yo,
saying
that's
all
actually
that to say,
logical.
right? I'm saying all that to say to get to the fact that um the last part of the show, yeah, a point guard is important. I don't think we get a Dylan Harper. I hate high praise for Dylan Harper. I'm not saying nothing negative about him, but if I had to choose between him and Ace Bailey, I'm gonna go with a 3/4 before I go with a point guard. Because I feel like you could get another point guard,
Later
like an
down.
Igor Damone,
Later
the
down.
men, huh?
Later down in the draft.
Yeah, yeah, in the
Yeah.
same,
Now
In
and
that
again,
same draft
we,
class.
I think,
Yegor going
that's where
top five for sure.
right, I think that's where we utilize our late draft, late first round picks.
That's what I agree. They'll be there too. They'll be there.
Well, you saw tonight why you need to tank. You got to have talent in this league. This is a talent. This is a players' league, and the Nets don't like. They're nice little players. Like yeah, Tyrese Martin,
He was
I like
hurt,
him,
bro. He was
but
hurt. That's what happened.
who Tyrese
It's
Martin was
like
hurt.
8. No, I'm just talking about period. Everybody, it's like 8 people in the injured list right now. We was getting killed on the boards because there was nobody there. And
It,
Claxton,
it's
he probably playing hurt. It seemed like because he's not doing shit. Yo,
It's
I
called a
don't know.
beautiful
I don't want to
rebuild.
bring that up 'cause I know Breezy say he about to close out, but I really hope Claxton not take Ben Simmons' class of veteran because it just seemed like it. It seemed like a bunch of Ben Simmons traits rubbing off. And I be saying that in jest, but I be for real. Cause what the fuck?
It might be because they both have the same injury right now. Like he has that lower back injury that he's trying to struggle through. And when you and another thing, like I listen to Ice talk about that back injury. Another thing that you could add to that is that you lose the touch in your fingertips. That's I don't know how he makes passes and can't make jump shots, but I could see clearly that he's lost touch. Like his his touch on the basketball is non-existent. So
Definitely
Yeah,
missed a bad jump. He
yo,
missed
but
that shit bad. The last couple ones he took, he made those, but he missed that one bad.
yeah, yo, but yeah, nah, I'm a close out, man. Y'all funny as hell. Yo, man, shout to the whole panel tonight, man. Y'all been great, man. Still pulling up after a loss. This is where again you get to appreciate the hard cynicism of the real Nets fans because they still here in this season. That being said, this is part of the process of winning the championship, and we the fans here for it. I'm gonna close out. I'll be back with more content later today. This was a tough one, but yeah, point guard is vital. I think we get one later. Holy shit. Point guard is vital. I think we get one late in the draft. And I think we get Ace Bailey or Cooper Flag next to Cam Thomas for the start of next season. I think it happens. But
please,
again,
Lord.
this yeah, but it's still early. We what 19, 20 games in. I'm having fun watching as a Nets fan so far. So Nets fans is the best fans. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back with more content really soon. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.